What do you mean? What's going on with you? Angela's sick. I got Angela sick.
I don't think you got me sick.
No, I think Christine got you sick.
I don't think any of you. I mean, it could have been any of you, but it also could have been a man.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. Although, you know what I was thinking about when I gave you COVID?
Yeah, I remember.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
That was when I was staying in my house. I was reading alone. So I was like, who got me sick?
Well, that was COVID, though. Everybody got anybody sick from anything.
True. But that was in July. That was after 4th of July.
Oh, yeah. If anybody just saw me drink from a Nightmare Before Christmas mug, it was a gift. I did not buy that. It's just the only clean mug I have.
He's ashamed.
It's not that I'm ashamed. I'm just not a Disney adult, and I never want anyone to think I am.
God forbid.
God forbid.
Yeah. No, I don't play with that.
Disgusting.
Uh-huh.
I mean, whatever. If that's your thing, just like keep it in the
Keep it to
privacy
yourself.
of your own home. You know, like don't like shove it in my face.
Totally. That's hilarious. Yeah. So I've been sick. So I can't say that I have too much to contribute, unfortunately.
What a change.
Besides this.
Besides reading the book. Whoa. Uh-huh. Whatever, it's fine. It's Saturday morning.
I know.
I'm like in my comfy clothes.
Love this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's great.
So what are your talking topics this morning?
Well, first of all, welcome back to another episode of Secondhand Smut. I'm Paul.
I'm Angela.
And this is Secondhand Smut, the podcast where Angela reads the smut so I don't have to.
Uh-huh. Love our intro.
I know. I feel relaxed today. We're feeling
It is a nice
today.
calm
It is a
vibe
calm. It's like
this
morning. It's chill.
I love the morning ones.
Yes.
Because it's like
after work it's like I'm like still wired from like
I was just going to say after work it's like still if anything stressed you out during the day, that's still lingering.
It's like still work.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
You come back and it's like you're continuing to work after work.
This on a Saturday or Sunday morning is just like so chill.
What are my talking notes? Talking points. Oh. This is probably one of the biggest things in my life happening right now.
What?
I have discovered a genre of Red Note videos.
Okay.
That are like little cutesy girls, POV shots, and they do like gift box packing. Okay. And they have like scoops of beads or buttons. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh my God. Like
oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't stop. Hypnotized.
It's hypnotizing.
I'm just, 6 same bead, redeem 1 bag.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
What bag are you going to give them?
Or like,
I'm
come pack this bag with
mind.
me. And she'll show the order sheet, and then she'll do the little scoops from each little tub.
God.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I have lost myself.
I don't know what.
I don't know where they came from. I don't know what it is. They're like the ones where she counts beads and has like a board, and the number of beads in her hand corresponds to what she gives the person. Like watching it all happen, it feels so good in my head.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah. Give her that Hello Kitty fucking pen.
Right. What is that brain chemical
I don't know,
that it's
dude.
Releasing?
Sometimes they'll be like, oh, like this is good for 2 pens, and then she'll give them 4, and I'm like, oh,
yes,
oh,
the extra scoop or whatever.
Yes.
I haven't seen those in a really long time. There was a point in time where that was my entire FYP on TikTok.
About 9 days ago.
Yeah.
One came across my feed. I watched it. It's all it's been. I'm in my bed, 2 a.m.
That
just can't stop. Just falling asleep. Don't care.
Totally.
Another scoop. Yeah. A 3 scoop order. Oh my God, that's so many.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I wrote it in my notes.
That's
I was like, we're talking about this. It's changed me. Everybody watch them. I don't even know what they're called.
I don't know
what you would call them.
I don't know what you would call that either.
I don't know.
But it's the best thing I've ever seen.
It's the best thing. It's the like ASMR of them like picking up the back, crunch, crunch, crunch,
yes.
crunch, and then the beads.
And then like,
whew.
I'll look at the tray that she's about to scoop, and I'm like, oh, I have a feeling that's going to get in the scoop. And then it doesn't, That's
so that's been
funny.
big for me.
Nice.
That and I think maybe I already mentioned this, that Rachel Zoe is on the Beverly Hills Housewives now. She's a housewife of real Beverly Hills.
That's got to be...
It's huge for me.
That's got to be pretty
huge
big.
for me. Huge for me. In fact, Taylor's never watched that because he grew up straight. He didn't come out till so late. Mm-hmm. So he didn't know about Rachel Zoe. So we've been watching the Rachel Zoe project from like the beginning.
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
I never watched that show. I mean, like I had seen it on. I feel like maybe it was on at your house.
It was definitely on in my house.
Yeah, but like I can't remember. Like I can't even tell you what it's about. I can't remember it.
It's about celebrity stylist Rachel Zoe styling
celebrities.
Award season.
Who were the celebrities that she styled? Do you remember?
Of course, Demi Moore.
Oh,
The chick from Will and Grace.
Grace.
Melissa something or something. I don't know. Grace. Anne Hathaway. Hello.
Dang.
Hello.
I mean, that's royalty.
Jen Garner.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're saying names I didn't even know you knew.
I only know them because of this. Are you fucking kidding me? It's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
To go back and watch.
How old is she now? Like late 50s?
She's probably like 54.
Okay.
54, I think, is what the internet says. Love her to death.
Yeah.
Can't get enough of her. She's an incredible housewife. Watching Taylor learn about this, he can't handle. He loves it so much. It turns out.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Nice.
So yeah.
What is the Rachel Zoe project on? Is that on Peacock too?
Yeah.
Maybe I should watch that.
Because it's a Bravo thing. It was like a Bravo
totally.
thing. It was definitely one of those like, I can't let anyone know I watched this because they'll find out I'm gay. But I watched so much of it.
Totally.
It's like I just like the fashion, like the art of fashion.
Sure.
Nothing gay.
What other shows like that did you watch that you were like, I need to keep this hush hush?
Well, all the Real Housewives.
Yeah.
That real estate show with that gay guy,
Jeff. Yes.
Where he was like a dick to everyone. Basically, all Bravo.
I was just gonna say it was pretty much all Bravo.
The whole Bravo channel.
It's by gays for gays.
Yeah.
Speaking of Real Housewives, I'm watching the new season of Traitors.
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm not, but I've seen some good Housewives are on there.
Totally. I'm loving it. I mean, Lisa Rinna's on it.
Yeah.
Portia. Someone from Potomac is on there.
Isn't Dorinda back? Yeah.
Dorinda's on it. Yeah. There's a lot. I don't know her name I just remember she was like, I'm from Potomac, and I was like, oh, Paul would love that.
But what does she look like? Giselle?
I don't know her name. I don't even know.
Throw this cup at you.
Knock me out.
Knock you out.
I don't know.
I'll Google it later. It's a good time for reality TV.
Yeah. It's like I don't watch Love is Blind or Love Island or any of those shows, but like Traitors or Below Deck Med.
No, I like, drama bitchy shit. I don't care about straight people dating.
No.
It's the dullest thing in the world. Ugh.
I know. I can't even think about it.
No,
I'm not interested.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, anyway, I was going to tell you should watch that. Well, that's fine that we really don't have too much to go over because this week's book is a long one.
Okay.
I accidentally bought a 500-page book, which I try not to do, but it was good. It was fun. It was a tale.
What is this one called again?
Sea of Ruin. And your guess was my favorite guess, I think, of so far, of kind of like the perfect storm vibes of the gay
perfect storm.
Love
perfect gay
that.
Storm.
Yeah. This is Pirates, which is where you were like...
Almost going.
Yeah.
I almost went there.
Totally. But yeah, this week is Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin, who is an author I've wanted to read the whole time I've been reading smut, and I've never read one of her books, and she's a good author. She's a good writer. Just wanted to let people know this is a dark romance, so this has dark romance themes, which is violence, gore, violence against women, stuff like that. So just be aware that is in this book. It's happening. Okay, you want to read the back? I'm excited. Yeah, it's an epic adventure. I'm interested.
I like the cover.
Oh, I love the cover.
Like,
yeah.
If I was a young adult browsing the young adult section, this is what I would buy based on this cover. But this is not young adult. I'm just saying that's the vibe I get.
Well, I was looking at it and I was like, this is definitely just AI generated.
Yeah, right. It's like a woman falling through the ocean, but her dress is turned into sails.
Yeah.
A boat.
Yeah.
I would have picked this up at the school book fair.
Totally. And then you would have read it and you would have been like, what is happening?
That happened to me once in middle school.
Really?
They like had a book called like The Scorpion King. I like checked it out and read it, and it was way above like a fifth grader's reading level, and the content was absolutely insane.
Really?
It was like about in the future rich guy who like clones himself a bunch and then harvests the organs.
Cool.
But they have a thing where you're supposed to like clone them to be deformed like monsters that you just harvest organs for, but like the story's about the one clone they like made regular, and it's like secret life, and all this bad stuff happened.
Yeah,
probably shouldn't have read it that early. I'll be real with you.
For sure, but also
stayed with me.
But at the same time, I'm kind of like, oh, that's kind of fun.
It was fun. It was like a secret thing because I was just like, I know I shouldn't be reading this, and like got to check it out every week, and they're like, man, you're taking a long time to read it. I'm like, it is tough. It is hard to read. Anyway, Bennett Sharp is on the run. Wanted for piracy, is it Bennett?
It's Bennett.
Okay. Wanted for piracy, she fears neither God nor death nor man, except priest Farrell. The unfaithful, stormy-eyed libertine hunts her with terrifying possessiveness. Nothing will stop him from coming for her. Not his unforgivable betrayal. Not when she's captured by the ice-cold pirate hunter, Lord Ashley Cutler. She must escape Ashley's prison and priest's deceit, but I can't read. It's just too... Okay. I need readers. I legitimately need readers.
Totally. So funny. You're giving such old person vibes right now. I can't read.
I can't read. Well, it's like...
And like looking at you squint too. Well, and the color of the font. Yeah.
Okay, but can't she walk away from their twisted desires? Two gorgeous captains stand on opposite sides of the law. When they collide in a battle to protect her, the lines blur between enemies and lover. Which is... Passion, hearts, secrets unravel, and... Wait. Passion heats, secrets unravel, and hearts entangle until they break. Can love prevail in the sea of ruin?
What do you think? Do you think it does?
I think it does.
Something tells me it might.
I just wonder, is it a why choose and enemies to lovers?
Yes, big time heavy on the enemies to lovers and light on the why choose.
Okay,
so I'm going to set the scene for you. Close your eyes if you need to do it. The year is 1714. Charleston, South Carolina. Ooh. It's a port. It's a big port in the United States at that point.
Oh, I can hear it.
So, yep, wood docks, seagulls, all that stuff.
Seagulls.
We meet Benedicta. She's 14.
Okay.
Oh, this is, by the way, sorry, this is the prologue, everybody. Okay, Benedicta, who is going to be Bennett. She's 14. She is a bastard. Her mother, Lady Abigail, was an earl in England who had an affair with a commoner, and it resulted in her pregnancy.
Wow.
So she was exiled and now lives with cousins in South Carolina, Charleston. And of course, she holds it against her daughter.
Oh.
Her daughter's the bane of her existence, who ruined her.
Oh, okay.
She lost her dowry. She lost all her money.
Moms.
I know. So Benedicta is now betrothed to a man, Lord Grisdale. He is 44 years old.
Oh, okay.
She's getting dressed in her room.
How old is she?
She's 14.
Oh, shit.
Yep. 1700s, I mean, this is what happened.
Commonplace.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
But absolutely fucking disgusting.
Oh, disgusting.
And you'll like where it goes. Anyway, so she's getting cinched up into a corset in the room to go meet Grisdale, who's coming over to the house.
Okay, opening of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Absolutely. You know. Big time.
That's all, yeah.
That's how I pictured it.
That's how I'm picturing it, yeah.
Her mother just, like, despises. She's, like, doing it too tight, all this stuff. And she just wants to get her daughter married off to a lord so that she can go back to England. Get her money, title, all that stuff. And she notices this jade necklace, and she tries to rip it off of her. And Bennett clearly is like, it's very precious to her.
Okay.
She's like, you can't take this necklace. Her mom's like, whatever, I'm gonna go greet Lord Grisdale. Just come down when you're ready to be a woman or lady or whatever. Okay. You know, like all this stuff.
Okay. Did she get the necklace from her dad?
You will find out.
I bet.
So while she's sitting there holding the necklace, and she's just like trying to prepare herself to go downstairs to meet this man 30 years her senior, she hears his bloodhounds outside, and she's like, oh my god, he's here, he's come for me, I must go, I know I'm gonna get my hide tanned,
okay,
but I have to go to him. And so she sneaks out of the house and steals the horse that Grisdale rode in on and starts following the hounds through the heavy woods, North Carolina, you know, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah.
I can picture it.
And the hounds lead her to this, like, private little bay on the beach. And when she gets there, she sees him. He's approaching from the woods. The dreaded pirate, Edric Sharp.
Okay, I was like, who's him? You haven't said, it's just a mystery.
Yep.
Okay.
Dreaded pirate, Edric Sharp, is approaching her. And
how old's he? 100?
You know, he was probably like 34, I would say.
Still not cool.
And so he's approaching her, and he looks terrifying, and she gets this huge smile and runs to him. Father, how I've missed you.
Oh, papa.
Papa.
Oh my god, sorry, I was jumping to conclusions.
Oh, me too, I was reading, I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I was like, oh, 10 years less? Great.
Right. So he picks her up, swings her around. It's clear that he's very in love with his daughter. She's very in love with him, and he is a very infamous pirate.
Yeah.
Feared. And he comes and visits her, it sounds like, as often as he can, twice a year, once a year. As they're hugging, she sees another, what looks like pirate approaching, and she, like, gets scared, and she takes her little hidden dagger out, and she approaches him, and she's like, don't you fucking come near me, blah, blah, blah. And she slashes his arm, and he's like, holy shit. He's like, her dad's just over there laughing. She's like, all right, calm down, Bennett. He's here with me. He's my new quartermaster. This is Charles Vane. Anyway, so he's like, go back to the ship, Charles. And so for hours, her and her dad spend time together. He sings her pirate songs, reads her poems, teaches her how to fight with his sword. Like, they're just having a lovely time.
Okay. Her
mother, by the way, doesn't know that she goes and sees her father in secret. She doesn't even know that she knows her father is a pirate.
Okay. Her story was like, it was just a commoner, not like it was
Edric
a
Sharp.
pirate.
Yep. And we also learned that he is madly in love with her mom. And for 14 years...
Why? She seems like a bitch. Yeah,
So for the last 14 years of her life, he's just been a pirate. Like I'm sure he's hooked up with women, but he's never taken another lover. Like he's obsessed with her mother.
Okay, sure.
And so she finally tells him like, look, mother's trying to marry me off to a 44-year-old man.
Wasn't he supposed to, like, that was supposed to happen today?
They were just meeting. It wasn't their wedding day.
Okay.
But it was the formal, like, he's going to ask for her or proclaim that she is his betrothed.
Fine.
I know.
Gross.
I know. So the dad obviously is like,
no, thank you.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm going to come get you and your mother tonight. We're ending this.
And mom.
I know. But she loves her mom still. It's various fucked up things. She like still loves her mom.
Parents are complicated.
You're telling me.
Yeah,
Anyway, so he was like, I'll come for you tonight. And then they continue to have this lovely afternoon. He tells her that he lost his last ship and he now has a new ship that he stole from the Spanish named Jade. And Jade will be Bennett's when she's ready. Because he knows she wants to. Yeah, he knows she wants that lifestyle. And so when the time comes, Jade is hers. And he says, I've also buried a fortune for you. And it's enough for you and your children and your children's children to be rich forever.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
And so he gives her something. He says, I want you to have this. He removed the compass that hung from a chain on his belt. It's a map. When you're ready, you will follow it and claim what's rightfully yours. A map. I cupped the gold casing and lifted the lid to reveal the navigational needle. I don't see a chart. It's there if you want to unlock it. I turned it over in my hands, rubbing the polished surface. Is there a key? You already have the key. Start and end north. When you're ready, you'll know what to do. I don't know how to decipher riddles. I handed it back to him. You could just take me there now, kidnap the countess, you love her, we could be a real family and live off your treasure. A child's fairy tale. Life isn't so simple. It could be.
It could be.
So he's got
addicted to the game.
Her this compass that apparently has a map. So then finally, as they finish that conversation and she's kind of confused, we hear some yelling and then we look over and we see redcoats approaching them. So the English are coming, basically. Yeah. And so he puts her on the horse that she stole from Grisdale and is like, go, get out of here. Yeah. I'll come for you. Blah, 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 blah. Then she runs for a while and she's like, I don't feel good about this. I got to go back and try to help him. She turns the horse around and all she sees is him get bashed over the head, knocked out, and then carried away limply by the redcoats and thrown into the back of a cart.
Oh.
So he's been captured.
My God.
Yeah. And he's
This is a nightmare.
Then.
What?
She turns around and we hear, I found you.
Bitch.
It's Grisdale.
Grisdale.
Uh-huh. It's bad. I'll just tell you guys that. So he,
I didn't think we were going to take this turn.
Yeah, he beats her. And I'm to spare all the details.
14.
But it goes into the details. But he beats her. And then as he is just about to
No. Assault
her, she reaches for the dagger that she had and plunges it into his chest and rips it up.
Okay, hell yeah.
And all his shit
opens.
Oh my God. Grizzly ball. She's killing this guy.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh. So then she kind of his weight is on her. He's huge. She can't get him off. And so she kind of passes out. And then when she comes to, her mother is there. Her mother has a stern look, but then she goes over. She obviously had moved him off of her. And she was like, I would have done the same thing. And she's shocked that
I thought her mom was going to be like, you fucking killed our meal ticket.
Right. But she was like, I would have done the exact same thing. And then Bennett goes, someone was arrested, Mom. And she goes, who? Who was arrested? And she goes, I know who he is. He's my dad, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Her mom is like, he swore he would never get caught when visiting you. And she's like, you knew that we were visiting?
Time.
She's just like, what is going on in my life?
Oh, my God.
So it comes out that her mom knew all along. She is still extremely in love with Edric, which is why she's never taken another lover. And she...
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
What's the deal here?
She just can't... She won't let herself be with him.
Because of what? The, social...
Nobility? So, yeah. I mean, the whole thing.
I mean, you could just be rich.
With a pirate.
And a pirate's wife.
I know. You still would have been rich.
I'd be like, find us a cute little island, build us a beautiful house there. Yes. I'll live there.
Yes.
And then
with our daughter.
And you come stop off every couple months.
Yeah.
That's a perfect scenario.
It is.
It's like, ooh, come dick me down for a month and then get out of here.
And give me gold and jewels and gems.
And then go away for so long.
Totally.
And then come back.
Love that.
We will have separate rooms.
Always.
Yeah.
He even could have a shed out back.
Yeah.
So her mom gets panicked and she gets on her horse and she just takes off towards town.
Okay.
And Bennett's there alone. She's like, what the fuck? So she gets on the horse again and she's galloping down the beach. It's like dark now. She's galloping down the beach. This dude's so dead. She can see a body hanging on a gallows obviously. On the beach. And it's her dad.
Yeah.
And it was so sad.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was like the most tragic thing reading this. This author's really good at painting a picture. Finally, she's like, I have to go. I can't get caught with a pirate, like mourning, grieving, crying over this pirate. So she gets on her horse and she goes back to the beach where her father was because his boots and his cutlass were there. And she was like, I want his boots and his sword.
Yeah.
So she goes and she grabs it. Now it's like dark. And she looks over on the side of the cliff and her mother's up there. And her mother is screaming into the wind.
Oh.
Edric, my love, Edric.
No.
And
jumps
up. Yep. Kills herself, splat on the rocks.
Yes.
Yep.
This is a book.
It's a book.
This is a
and this is about this far into
Start with tragedy.
Yes. And so she goes over to her mother's body and she's holding her mother's body and she's in shock. She's like, I've lost everything in the last 6 hours.
But you did get a compass.
Yep.
That points you to treasure.
And your father's boots and sword. And she can feel someone lift her up and she looks up and it's Charles
I
Vane.
was going to ask.
Yep.
Where's Charles?
And so Charles is carrying her and he's just like, I'm so sorry and all this stuff. And he puts her in the little jolly boat and he's like rowing her out to the Jade.
Yeah.
And he's like, this boat is yours now.
Obviously.
He goes, I will captain until you
are ready.
Probably about like maybe 16, 17. He was like, but I'll captain until 18, you're ready.
19. Actually, how would you give me 34?
Well, shit moves fast.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
It's the 1700s.
It's the 1700s.
You
only got 40 years.
Yeah.
Maybe 50.
On a good day.
Yeah.
Like,
if you don't get a disease.
Yeah.
So he's just telling her, like, I will make sure the crew respect you. I will make sure the crew look at you like a leader, but I'll be captain until you tell me you're ready. Then we get to the book. 7 years later.
Oh, okay.
She's 21.
Yes.
1721. Jamaica. We're in Nassau. It's like a pirate's haven.
Hell yeah. Tortuga.
Yep. She is now a dreaded pirate. And she's infamous. She's famous. All this stuff. She is staring at the body of Charles Vane. He was hanged 3 days ago. And
I thought he was going to be like the love interest.
No, he is dead. He was her best friend for 7 years. And she did lose her virginity to him.
Oh my God.
But he's dead now. So she's just looking at his dead body. We learn that they've tried for years to unlock the map, unlock the compass. They haven't been successful. Finally, she says goodbye to Charles and leaves him there. And she goes into town. Her crew are there. They've been at sea for 6 months. So they're there drinking, hooting, hollering.
Why'd he get hung at the pirate's place?
He got captured
by the police?
It was either the police or it was other pirates. Uh-huh. Yeah. So she's standing outside the bar and we meet Reynolds, her quartermaster, and her like right-hand man.
Yeah.
He loves her. Like he's reliable, loyal, great guy, cares about her. Just know that Reynolds...
Loves her or he's in love with her?
He loves her. I think he has a crush on her because he's like, well, you know, if you didn't want to risk it with any of these men, I could always come to your cabin, kind of a thing, but never pushy.
Yeah, it's available.
Can
never be too available. That's not how you play the game.
God, you're telling me.
You must be aloof.
Oh my God, Paul. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
I need some help in that area. Anyway.
A little restraint.
Paul, I don't know what that is.
I know.
Only unless it's
you know what
being
restrained is.
Yeah, just not restraint.
Yeah.
Thank you for understanding.
I get it.
Anyway, so she goes in the bar. Long story short, we hear someone come up and go, I found you. Again, those words. And it's him. He's been hunting her for 2 years. Priest Farrell, a.k.a. the Farrell Priest. He's who fucked her over 2 years ago. We don't know more about it yet. But she was clearly in love with him, and he's an absolutely feared pirate.
Never fall in love with a priest.
And he's not an actual priest. His name is just Priest Farrell.
Oh. I did think he was a priest when I read the back.
They say it's fun. How ironic. His name is Priest when he's this evil pirate, blah, blah, blah. This whole thing, you know. Anyway, so she runs outside to get Reynolds, and she's like, get the fucking crew ready. He's here. We got to go. We got to set sail now. As her and Reynolds are untying the jolly boat, trying to get back, she realizes her compass is gone. It's been lifted. So she's like, stop. We got to go get it. And then there's Priest just under a lamp, dangling
obviously
the thing. And he says, just so you can get a vibe for Priest. Yeah. Rancor battled longing, scorn collided with sadness, and my outrage bowed beneath the helpless, banal attraction I'd always felt for him. His brown breeches fit him like a glove, the threads molding around powerful thighs and the sizable bulge of his groin. His loose shirt tucked into multiple belts at his waist and laced up to his chest, open at the neck, a strong neck, covered in scruff and sinew. I swallowed thickly, my entire body pulsing with an unwanted ache as my gaze rose to his. Eyes glistening like polished steel glared down at me. Moonlight cast his prominent features in stark relief, stern forehead, defined cheekbones, perfect nose, full lips, leaving the rest of his face in shadow. The severe straight line of his mouth amplified the intensity in his expression. He was furious, seething with 2 years' worth of blistering unsolved ire. My heart died 1,000 deaths before I found my voice. Priest, Bennett, my love, he spilled the endearment into the air, each a syllable, a vicious growl of torment. How I've missed you, my beautiful, infuriating wife.
Why? Okay.
So she's very clearly still in love with this guy who fucked her over 2 years ago, but she can't bring herself to kill him, and she's made her crew vow to never kill him if they ever found him.
Why? Soft.
Uh-huh.
Bring me his head.
So he says, take me to Jade to reclaim what's lawfully belongs to me, including your perfect body. And Reynolds draws his sword, and Priest goes, careful now. You're like a brother to me. I'd hate to have to kill you. And Reynolds goes, you are my brother.
Oh my God. This is like a soap opera.
Aren't you having fun?
Yes, I am.
They're half brothers. So Priest grabs Bennett and whispers against her skin. He was like, we've got company. We got to go. And she just like melts into him. It's been 2 years since she's felt his touch.
Oh my God.
Anyway, they run to the jolly boat because sure enough, some guards are coming and they don't want to be hanged. So as they're rowing out, she's looking at him and she's just like, I fucking hate you. And he goes, I'm going to rectify that, my love. And she's thinking about, well, how many horses have fucked these past 2 years?
How
which
many
is
lumps
why
on your dick do you have, you filthy, disgusting
that is
pirate?
such a good
That's all I
point.
think about.
Paul, I love that you're bringing that up because just wait, dude. So it sounds like he couldn't keep his dick in his pants when they were married.
Happened.
We get on board. Her crew are looking at her confused, like, why is he here?
Yeah,
I
like,
know.
shouldn't we not kill him or whatever?
And so she's like, I know I need to, like, lock him away and I can't lose the respect of my crew, whatever. Finally, they get to her cabin, closes the door, and he's on her like that. He's like, 2 years without my wife. I've been searching for you. I fucking love you. All this shit. And she goes, more than you love her? Oh. And then she goes to a desk, pulls out a note that she found 2 years ago, a week after they had been married.
She's going through his phone.
Uh-huh. And the note said, thank you for sharing your body and your heart, but I can no longer do this. Our passion will live on for eternity, but we can no longer keep doing this. Like, and it was really long. It was like, clearly they were fucking in love. Oh. So not only was he, cheating, but he was in love with someone. And so when she found the note and confronted him, he just kind of like stared at her blankly, and she could tell he was heartbroken. So she's heartbroken. She's like, you've been fucking lying.
Yeah, you weren't just fucking someone, you were in love with them.
Uh-huh. And so he drowned himself in rum that day, and she took the Jade and the crew and fucking left. And that was 2 years ago, and he's never seen her since.
Modern day problems in the past.
Totally.
Like,
People don't change.
People don't change. Humans are humans.
Humans are humans. And so she goes, you still won't tell me who she was. And he goes, I protect what I love.
Bitch, you can come into my house. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, dude.
And so she decides in that moment, she's like, I need to focus on the compass.
I'm going to castrate this man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to focus on the compass, which she thinks is tucked away in his pants. So I'm going to seduce him, try to get him naked, all this stuff. Obviously, that doesn't work out. She's seducing him, but she's falling for it. She says to him, I'm not someone you can just love after the one you truly want has rejected you. And he keeps saying, it was you. It was only ever you, my wife, my love. I hold you on a pedestal, all this stuff.
Then just tell me what's going on.
Right. And she's like, lies, all of it, lies. Anyway, so she manages to swipe the compass from him, but when she looks at it, it's a fake. And she's seething. She's like, where is it? What have you done?
Who has a fake of my compass?
And he goes, I can't give this to you, my love. It's the only thing keeping us connected. I cannot give you the real compass.
This bitch is
drop
dead.
Me off on an island.
This dude is dead.
But he knows where the compass is now. And she doesn't.
Oh, he hid it.
She's like, well, did he hide it when we got on board? Like, what the fuck? How could, did he hide, like, slip it? He knows this boat just as well as I do.
I'll take this boat apart plank by plank.
And they do.
With your dead body next to it.
Totally.
Are you kidding me?
She decides, fuck this shit. Calls Reynolds. Reynolds, come in here. Actually, I did skip over one part, which I don't want to skip over because it does come back to the end. He goes, okay, I'll make you a deal, and finds an hourglass and turns the hourglass over. And he says, if I can make you come on my fingers by the time this... I love this movie. by the time this hourglass is done, then I'll give you the compass right now and you can send me on my way. And if I can't make you come, then I'm staying on board and you're going to forgive me. No matter what happens, you're going to forgive me.
If I don't make you come, you have to forgive me. You got that backwards, bro. Excuse me.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
She's like, okay, I'll play his little game. Grabs a bottle of rum, sits on his lap. He starts like fingering her, whatever. Bam, she hits him over the head, knocks him out. And that's when she says, Reynolds, get in here.
Oh.
And
why didn't she just fake an orgasm?
Well, and she was like, I could do that.
And then he'll give me the thing and we're done here.
But because she's a simp, Paul. Because she's simping for this man. That's why.
Ugh, embarrassing.
So she orders him to strip him naked so that he can't hide anything and throw him in the bilge.
You still can.
You still can. So Reynolds pulls his pants off and she sees that one of his legs is completely burned. Like his skin is completely melted. And she's like, what the fuck happened there? She's like, whatever, keep his pants on, but throw him down there. And she tells Reynolds that he's hid the compass somewhere, so find it. Next morning, she goes down to the bilge and he's like, come on, let's just call a ceasefire. My love, my wife, I'm going to
waterboard this guy. Are you kidding me? I'm going to get dark.
For sure.
You're going to be begging to die.
Yeah.
Just tell me where the compass is.
Oh, I love this, Paul. You're going to be begging.
I would be a crazy pirate.
You'd be so good. You would be feared.
Except for the
pettiness? I mean, come on.
Oh, no, I was going to say the seasickness.
Oh, yeah. You can figure that out,
yeah,
though.
You're right.
You know? He was like, please just come lie with me for a bit. And she's like tempted, but she's like, no, I'm not going to. So she goes up and speaks to Joba. Joba is he was really good friends with Priest. And he's very devoted to her and loyal to her as well. Her thing is she likes to burn down slave trade ships and rescue as many as she can. Joba was someone she had rescued, and he's been with her ever since. And Joba says to her, just be gentle with him, listen to him. And she says he speaks in manipulations and lies. And Joba's like, listen to what he's not saying. Hurting you caused him the most pain of all. And she's like, whatever, Joba, who are you fucking loyal to?
Yeah,
me or him?
Fucking boys will be boys, you sons of bitches.
Yeah,
it hurt him so bad to hurt you. Just
thank you, Paul.
Walk the plank.
Dude, seriously. So a week goes by, and every time she goes down there to see him, he demands that she give him another chance. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to bring someone down here and fuck them in front of you as torture. Like,
crazy to be making demands while you're like my prisoner.
After that week goes by, she is desperate at this point. Like, she's got to get moving. We got to get going here. So she knows that he can't touch oranges. I don't think allergies... An allergy was a word in this early 1700s. So all she knows is he can't touch oranges. It makes him boil up. He's allergic to oranges.
So we're torturing him with oranges. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So what she does is she goes in her room, gets naked, and rubs oranges all over her body.
That's a good way.
And then puts a shirt on and like sprays some perfume so he can't smell the orange juice. And she goes down there and she goes inside and she's like seducing him. Yeah, and he's like, licking her nipples.
Suck on my titties. Suck on these titties.
Yep. All this stuff. And he starts to blister up. And then she pulls away far enough so that his chains can't reach her. And she sits on a barrel and starts like legs spread, just like playing with herself. And she's like, I know you, like, she's just trying, whatever. And he is but a simple man.
I guess so.
Very simple.
I guess so.
And he was like, you wish to torture me? Give me that water. And she goes, give me the fucking compass.
Yeah.
And he says, no, I will not do that. You will maroon me on an island, and I refuse to live another day without you.
Oh, my God.
So she's
All
like...
right, then, dead.
Right. I know, but the fortune, Paul.
Whatever.
Where's the compass?
I don't care.
I know. So she, like, finger blasts herself, squirts all over. And he's just like, he's like, he can't handle it. He's just such a fucking weak guy, And then she goes to leave, and he goes... I found the son of the man who made that compass, and he told me how to unlock it. And that stops her dead in her tracks.
Seriously, torturing you. It's crazy. You're telling me you have all this really good information you don't want to give me. I'm going to, like, grind your fingers down. And
totally.
stuff. I'm going to get crazy.
Cut your ear. I mean, yeah. It does get crazy in this book. I'm not going to lie. So she thinks, whatever, this is just a ruse for him to keep me down here. And as she makes her way back up to the bilge, Joba grabs her and he says, sails on our aft, stealing our wind and closing in fast. They can tell it's a Royal Navy ship from England.
Oh, no.
And they've had run-ins.
Yeah, they're pirates.
So the ship is twice the size of Jade. I mean, twice as many guns. I mean, she's like this, we will all die if we get,
I'm twice as fast.
Happens. So she's not.
Oh.
That ship is.
Whoops.
So we're ship to ship now. on the open ocean at this point. She's got her spyglass. The captain over there has his. They're screaming after some back and forth. I'm Commodore Lord Ashley Cutler, and I'm here to arrest you and take you to England. You're going to pay for your fucking crimes.
I remember him from the back of the book.
Mm-hmm. So after a really long, drawn-out thing, she comes up with a plan. She decides, I'm going to surrender to him. I'll tell Reynolds, go sail Jade to this island, park there, let Priest out, because I know he'll stop at nothing to rescue me from this guy.
I mean, whatever. I get it. It's like, you're playing with the pieces you got.
Yeah, she just doesn't want her crew to get killed and Jade to be destroyed right now.
Yeah.
So long fucking story short, she jumps overboard, almost dies, yada, yada, yada. Tries to make it look like a mutiny. Like she was like, push me off board, make it look like you were giving me up, all this stuff. Meet me at this island, let Priest out, blah, blah, blah. She gets on board and she's like dying. I mean, it was a long scene, but someone gives her mouth to mouth and she survives. The Jade gets away because they were after her. Okay, there he stood, Lord Ashley Cutler, the Commodore of the HMS Blitz. He stood just aft from a short raised deck, his hat tucked under an elbow and a big hand curled around the top rail, confident, patient, cool as rain in the warm sea air under the bluest of blue skies. Stunning, bright, big blue eyes. How unexpectedly gorgeous. The shocking intensity of his gaze pushed against me rudely, blatantly, glaring, so distractingly at odds with the sweetness of his face. Mercy God, he had such an innocent-looking face. All marble smooth skin, full rosy lips, thick heavy lashes, with the wind ruffling the black as ink strands of his short hair. That sweet look, however, didn't disparage the unsettling aura of his presence. He regarded me as if he didn't care a whit if I lived or died, or sprouted wings and clucked like a chicken. Apathy formed an impenetrable shield around him, and perhaps that explained why his face gave the impression of youthsome innocence. Okay. So he's hot.
He's hot.
He's cut.
Yeah.
He's tall, thick, short black hair. I love that.
I love that.
And he's stoic as fuck. She's taunting him a little bit, but he goes, take her down to the bilge. And she goes, see you soon, darling. And once down in the bowels of the ship, she first smells it.
Oh, God.
Just rancid human waste.
Yes.
And there are like 30 to 40 pirates down there.
Oh.
Sardined.
Oh, God.
He's been hunting pirates. She won't last a fucking second in that cage with them.
Right.
They will. Yeah. Rip her to shreds.
Yeah. Ew.
And so she's trying to like hold a stern face, like she's a captain after all, like maybe she can talk to their captain. I'm going to skip over a lot of stuff. It gets dark.
Okay.
They're trying to rape her, and just as Captain Mad Wolf McNally is about to enter her,
oh my God,
we hear a gunshot behind them.
Okay.
Everyone clears, and it's Lord Ashley Cutler.
Yeah.
And he was like,
none of that.
And he cuts off Mad Wolf's beard, which
beard.
Which is like a huge thing, I guess. He's a Scottish fucking guy. And he was like, bah, yells at him, and then grabs her and is like, you're coming to my quarters with me. And then,
so what, you can fucking me? Like,
yeah, doesn't happen. The guard outside his cabin or whatever, he was like, she's now under my protection. Don't let anyone on this boat ever touch her.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. In his cabin, she looks around and he starts to take his shirt off and his shoes off and all this stuff. And she's just like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah, like, what are we
Well, he lives there, you know.
I guess so, but when I have guests over, I don't start getting
naked.
Well, depends on the guest.
Right.
That's true. Never mind.
She said, why did you put me in the hold with them if you knew what would happen? I wanted you to know what would happen. Let it serve as a warning. Next time, I won't intervene.
Games.
Oh, yeah. She goes, next time. My pulse accelerated. There was no mistaking his meaning. I was on probation. If I made him angry, he would throw me back in the hold with 40 hot-blooded pirates who now blamed me for their captain's embarrassment. Cutler's eyes, darker and deeper, bluer than mine, roamed over me, cutting, calculating. You're tougher than you look. Seeing him shirtless and shoeless in all his godlike beauty, a woman could misconstrue that statement. But he wasn't Priest. He wasn't vulgar in mind, wasn't trying to charm his way between my legs. I guessed he wasn't even thinking about fornication. What are you saying? I crossed my arms. I've never met a siren, but you must be the same ilk or nature. Unchristian, mysterious, dangerously enticing.
Unchristian. Get it.
If you think to lure me with those eyes and enchant me to shipwreck, you have the wrong sailor. My eyes, I blinked them slowly, stunned, speechless. Perhaps I didn't know his mind after all. Sirens were carnal, sensual, beautiful beings. How could he possibly compare me to... Wait, sirens weren't even real. I glanced at his snug-fitting breeches, the only thing he still wore. My stomach flipped. Why did you remove your clothes? I know things. I know them before anyone else. What I don't know, I figure out. So they're just having this banter back and forth.
Okay.
They're both attracted to each other, clearly.
Well, yeah, he sounds hot and scary.
Totally. Then he starts goading her, and he says something about her father, that hanged filthy pirate. I'm glad I would have done something,
I bet you would have.
Just something like that. And she punches him in the face. He slaps her.
Oh!
We're on the ground. We're fighting. We're wrestling. It's a tussle. Then I will say this lost me. This lost me. Could have done without this entirely. He takes her to the balcony, ties ropes around her ankles, and like throws her overboard and lets her like dangle there to be scared over the.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm in fucking charge.
My hands.
Could have done without that whole thing. Truly, I was reading this and I was like, this is weird.
Yeah.
It's a little too much.
Okay.
So he's got her dangling there and she's just like, please let me in, hold me in, all this stuff. Once he hauls her back up, he like reminds her to behave.
Okay.
And she's like at a loss. She's like, this evil man has absolutely no life behind his eyes and his threats have made their point. She's like, okay, I'm over this. Don't want to be by these 40 pirates. Yeah. So I'll behave kind of a thing.
Yeah. Fair.
She learns that it's going to be a month until they get back to England where she'll stand trial and be hanged. So they talk for like a long hours that night. And then at the end of it, we learn that he's enraptured by her. She's
obviously.
Yeah, clearly. He's never met a woman like her. So he leaves and he was like, the bathing chambers through there or whatever. And so she cleans herself and she gets into bed and she's scheming like, what do I do here? What's the play? And this is what she thinks the play is. Try to seduce him over the next month.
That sounds like her go-to play.
Right?
Is seduce.
I know. Like, is there anything else? And try to convince him that she's pregnant with his babe. Surely he won't let his pregnant pirate hang. Or pray that he has a heart and make him fall in love and not do the, hey, I'm pregnant with your baby thing.
Just see how it goes.
Yeah, because a month is not a long time. Like, you're going to seduce him, and then you're going to have sex in, 2 weeks? And then 2 weeks later, you're going to be like, I'm pregnant? I don't know about that. But, hey. Yeah. I'm suspending belief.
That's how that would probably work.
I think you need, 2 months to do the fake pregnancy thing.
What does some man know?
True.
In the 1700s,
especially back then.
You know?
Like,
you could be like, we hugged too long. I'm pregnant.
Absolutely. That's actually a really good point. So he tells her, you can't leave this chamber until you make yourself some clothes. Here's cloth, here's sewing needles, all this stuff. Because she's just in priest's, so it's a design challenge. It is a design challenge.
Oh my God, make it work.
Oh, and what she does is, he's clearly into fashion. She's like this fastidious man. She goes to his closet, steals all the gold, all the fancy stuff, and makes like this beautiful dress. Anyway, so as she's making it, I got ahead of myself. As she's making it, he comes in and he's like, what the fuck is the meaning of this?
I would be like, what are you doing with all my shit?
Yeah. What's the meaning of this?
Yeah.
And he's like, get over here and bend over. You're being punished. And bends her over their dining room table. His quarters are massive,
well, yeah,
by the
it's
way.
like an apartment.
Bends her over and starts, lifts her dress, or that shirt that is priest's, lifts it up, starts spanking her. And she's loving it. Hating it, loving it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's like...
Not for me.
Using the power, but I like it. But he's an asshole, but I like it. Like, all this stuff. And as he's doing this, he's saying shit to her. By the way, Paul, I just need you to know, I'm skipping over so much dialogue that their relationship does make sense if you read the book, but as I'm telling it to you, it might not. It just
seems crazy. Okay.
Yeah. So he comes up to her and whispers in her ear, like, how beautiful she is and all this stuff while he's doing it. And she's just confused. It's fucking with her head, obviously.
Yeah, I think he likes to do that.
Yep. And then when he's done... he goes and gets some salve and rubs it on her butt.
Aftercare.
And then sits down in a chair and puts a pillow on the floor and tells her to kneel in front of him and then feeds her dinner. She's Stockholmed.
Yep.
She's like, he's so gentle with the disposition.
Yeah, he's so gentle as I kneel in front of him and am fed without my hand.
After he just
spanked me.
So Stockholm for sure is ever present in this book. I will say that. And by the way, it was really sensual when he was and she was dripping wet down her thighs, and it was really sensual while he was rubbing this. It was a whole fucking thing. It was the first kind of really smutty scene we got. Afterwards, when she's being done being fed, he's like,
he burps her.
You're a pirate whore, nothing more, and you will hang for your crimes. Gets up and leaves.
Dude.
Yeah. So over the next 4 nights, they sleep in bed together. They've been avoiding each other during the day. She's asleep. She wakes up every night in the middle of the night to him caressing her hair. She has really long, beautiful blonde curls.
Okay.
And he's always detangling them, rubbing her hair, sniffing her hair, touching her leg. And then he gets up and he goes to the balcony and he jerks off.
Is he gonna peel her skin off and wear it.
Sounds like
yeah.
it.
Her hair is a wig.
And then he'll be like mean to her, but he's like secretly nice. So she's like, what is going on? Finally, one day they're having another conversation. He tells her he's betrothed to a noblewoman.
Of course.
Of course.
They always are.
Right. They're always betrothed.
They always are betrothed.
And
they're doing kinky shit.
Yeah. Fuckers. Men don't change.
Men don't change.
So anyway, so he has no feelings for the woman, clearly. It's like a transaction, his parents, but whatever. On the 5th day, she completes her dress. And so they've been having these intimate moments and all the stuff. So she gets dressed and she puts it on. And he sees her and he is like awestruck. And then we get this very, very intimate scene. He pulled me tight against his hard body, but instead of raiding my mouth, he seized my neck, licking, kissing, vibrating, bone-penetrating kisses that made my heart and blood hum with satisfaction. My fingers clutched his waistcoat and shirt, clinging to his strength. It was a miracle that my legs remained beneath me. His potency washed unbearable longing through me, rousing a craving I'd held at bay for 4 days. And he wasn't finished. Tilting my face up, he put his sculpted mouth at my ear. You are so gratifying to the senses, so clear and absolute. A kiss to my hairline.
What a smooth talker.
Unrestricted, unconditional. His lips brushed across my cheek. Ripe with temptation, fit for eating. He touched his forehead to mine, breathing heavily. You're so damn stunning, it hurts. I closed my eyes, shivering at the mercy of desire. Heat gathered between my legs, pulsing, liquefying. If he could do this to me with only his words, what could he do with his tongue?
What that mouth gonna do?
Ashley, I whispered. Silence. Kiss me then. Kiss me until I can't speak. He went motionless, wooden, all signs of lust rapidly evaporating. His arms fell away, and he retreated a step. My eyes widened, tapered, and glared. Don't give me that look, Goldilocks. You're attracted to me.
Yeah, what happened to him as a kid?
Yeah. So he pulls away, and then he just tells her to sit down, and he brushes her hair and braids her hair.
Come here, I'm going to brush your hair. This is a serial killer. This is horrifying.
I mean, he is crazy.
He's crazy.
He's not chill.
No.
He is it is a captor captive. Yeah.
Just, like,
it is a captor captive enemy. Like, it's a Stockholm trope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she sits, he brushes her hair and braids her hair and tells her about his dead sister, Arabella. And it's very intimate. And she's like, what is going on? This guy's giving me beyond mixed signals. I'm now in love with him. Like, the tables have turned.
Yeah. Seems like she's the one that gets seduced every time she's trying to seduce.
She's not great at it.
She's not great at it.
So she's thinking, like, I'm falling for this guy. And she's like, wait, so if Priest comes for me, he's going to kill Ashley. I don't want Ashley to die.
Because I fell in love with Priest, too. Like, chill, dude. I mean, like, maybe you're the problem.
Maybe. So when she gets up and turns around, he does it. He kisses her. And it's a soul-searing kiss. She's lost in it.
No, that's a trick he's conditioned you into feeling was going to happen.
I will say the writing, it was a good kiss.
Yeah, I mean,
you would have enjoyed it.
Look like you liked it.
You would have liked it.
I would have liked it.
It was a good kiss. Then he takes her to the wardroom, and women aren't allowed in the wardroom. Like,
oh no.
You know, and she sees, like, all the men. He tells all the men to get out of there, and she sees a wall of pirate drawings, and she sees, like, her face, and she sees a picture of Priest as well. And he noticed that she was lingering on Priest's face. And just for a second.
And he's like, oh, so you fucking love him.
He
and
goes,
then he hits her.
Do you know that one?
Crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's what I think is happening.
He goes, do you know that one? Are you familiar with... She goes, well, everyone's familiar with the feral priest. And she goes, but yes, I know him. I spent a night with him. And she goes, he said, a night? We fucked. Yes, we fucked once, she tells him. But she doesn't tell him that they're married and that she's in love with him and he's the love of her life.
Well, is he? Does she
have
loves of her lives or just loves of the room I'm in?
Hey, you know, sometimes there's more than one love of your life, you know?
I guess so.
So then she thinks, I'm going to give him phony info on Priest, deter him from sailing to England, extend our... I don't want to hang.
Time together.
You know, yeah. So she does. She tells him, last thing I knew, he was in Jamaica. He frequents this place, blah, yada, 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 yada. And so she's thinking, if I can tell him that's where he is, that's really close to where I told them to park the Jade, so they can intercept and rescue me.
Yeah.
Great. Plan done. There's the plan.
Yeah.
So he agrees to it. He was like, okay, we'll go down to Nassau. We'll go to Jamaica. So for the next 2 days, and that's a week away.
Okay.
So for the next 2 days, he kind of is avoiding her. Like, he'll make eyes at her, but he's just kind of avoiding her, still caressing her at night and jerking off on the balcony and then coming back to bed.
Yeah, well, regular stuff.
Totally. But then she steps on a spike. and it like goes through her foot.
Oh my God.
And he's there in a second, lifting her up off her feet.
I mean, that's a death sentence in 1700s.
Totally. Get Ipswich. That was the name of their surgeon. Get Ipswich right away to my quarters. Blah, blah, blah. They're running. So the surgeon comes in, stitches her up. He says, cleans her up with his, whatever they used back then. And they are concerned about infection. And in this moment, when we're getting like his perspective, he's like, I can't stand seeing this woman hurt. How the fuck am I supposed to watch her hang? What am I supposed to do? Like, I can't fathom that.
Yeah, should have thought about that earlier.
Yeah, should have. So then when the surgeon leaves, this was the hottest part in this entire book.
Oh, okay.
To me.
Okay.
He sits in a chair and has her like straddling his lap. Well, first she's like just leaning against him and then she straddles him. Anyway, he stretched out his legs and deepened his recline, letting the cadence of the storm lull us into a profound sense of serenity. Now and then he indulged in his need to untangle my curls, unraveling the wet strands with patient fingers, smoothing out tresses from roots. With each stroke, I snuggled closer until my lips rested against the hard lines of his jaw. He had the smoothest skin I'd ever felt on a man, and he smelled delightful, so clean and virile. I couldn't resist the pull to nuzzle him.
This is Dexter. He's Dexter.
He allowed the intimacy and played into it, too, brushing his mouth across my cheek and against the ticklish place under my ear. Off and on, he dropped tender kisses along the frame of my face, seemingly unaware of his effect on me as he absently petted my hair and stared off into the rain. His affection was neither lust-filled nor expectant. He didn't grab me or grope me or hurry this along to some indecent end. He was giving me a connection, a closeness that was bigger, stronger than bed play. We were meaningful together, intricate, an unlikely bond formed in the dwelling places of souls. The moment felt unreal, like a dream between time and space with no boundaries, no titles. We weren't enemies in the sphere. We weren't captor and captive or lord and pirate. And then she goes on to say, I didn't want to escape Ashley Cutler. I didn't want to betray him or lose him in any capacity. The greedy and reasonable truth was I wished to keep him and hold him just like this every night. What did that mean for Priest? Did it matter? Priest irreparably hurt me, and Ashley was betrothed. In the end, I would end up alone. Or hanged. Had I fallen? No, not quite, but as our gazes melded, those eyes held mine with an intensity that I filled a terrible void inside me. The way he looked at me made me feel special, desired, almost loved. I was doomed.
I agree. You are doomed. Yeah. I think you should maybe just focus on yourself, girl.
For a little while.
You are crazy.
In love
just
with this guy.
Lose yourself to guys like that.
So,
I mean, he does sound like a sociopath.
He does.
Like crazy psycho.
He does. But when you're reading it, it's a little bit more easy to buy because he is.
Oh, I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I just think that it's calculated, and his thing with her hair is so creepy.
He just loves touching it. It's so soft.
When dudes are hyper focused on like women's hair, I'm always like, what's happening here?
I don't know what that is.
But it's like
it's a thing.
It's not a not thing.
Yep.
Like the brushing and braiding and stroking.
It's a thing.
What's happening?
I don't know what that is.
What's happening? Where'd that come from?
Huh. I don't know. It's a good question.
It's a weird one.
So she's straddling him, and they have the most intimate makeout session I've ever read in a book in my entire life.
Okay.
And she asks her to touch him. Or he asks her to touch him. And so she reaches down, and she realizes his dick is huge. It is like nothing she's ever seen before. Okay. So we got a huge dick.
Huge dick.
But then, like, it gets a little too intimate, and he puts his wall up. And he pushes her down, and he lashes out. And she starts crying, and she was like, I don't want to be your whore. I want you. I want to be your lover. Yeah. And he goes and gets completely dressed and then gets in her face, and he says, we're not equals, and then leaves.
Dude.
But he's doing it because he has to. Because
you sound crazy.
You
sound crazy.
Well, this is what it says in the book. Okay. I mean, he has to because he's a Royal Navy officer and
do anything.
All this. And that's what she begs him later. She was like, you don't have to, but I do. I'm a royal officer. Like, this is his whole thing. So a day goes by. And one morning they have another intimate conversation while she shaves his face, and she tells him all about her life growing up, and he just like
shaves his face.
Tells about mother's suicide, like the whole thing. Then he tells about more about Arabella, who died during childbirth, and he like loved his older sister, all this stuff. Then he's like, you are the main source of my misery, because he's falling in love with her and he can't rectify it.
Who died during? Oh,
his older sister Arabella.
She wasn't the baby being born.
No.
I was so confused for a second.
Yeah, no. She died during childbirth. And he goes,
You're the spitting image of my sister. That's what I'm waiting for now.
Right.
Is a sister thing.
It never comes, but...
Okay.
He says, you're the main source of all my misery, and I won't fall for your trickery. And she says, do you think I want to have these feelings for you? Do you think I want this to...
I do. I'll tell you, I think you do. I think you're looking for a man to have these feelings for.
And it was mighty easy. It took 4 days.
Yeah, like
of him caressing your hair.
You're like, whatever guy will fill that role, I will be head over heels.
And
in
also,
love for.
She's horned up because she hasn't had sex in 2 years since Priest. So there's that aspect too. Her scratch hasn't been itched or itched, whatever.
Yeah.
So then he leaves. And she's like, whatever. That night, when they're in bed, and she feels him rubbing her hair and then wakes up to go to the balcony, she's like, I'm going to him. And
I'm going to watch him jerk.
You're not going to like this, Paul.
Oh, no. I'm not. What's happening?
You're not going to like this. He grabs her. He's like, come to me. I know you watch me. Grabs her. They're making out. They're touching each other. It's hot and heavy. And
he throws her over.
He turns her around, puts her hands on the balcony thing. So she's looking out at the ocean. And he comes up behind her, puts it in her ass.
Okay.
And she's like, whoa. Like, what are you doing? Yeah. And she just kept saying, not like this. I want to be your lover. I don't want to be your whore. She's like, I don't want to be your whore. I want to be your lover. She just keeps saying that. And then he fucks her and comes in her ass. And then he like turns around, goes to get close to get dressed, walks by, and she's just standing there stunned. And she was like, what was that? And he goes, what? I bet you wanted me to give you my seed. You will hang and you will not have my babe in your belly.
This is gross. This sucks.
Then she like turns around and she like shows him the scar that she has. And she goes, do you know what happens to women who are stabbed in the stomach?
Oh, I can't have babies.
It's like that. She tells him she can't have babies.
But can she really not have
No,
babies?
She can't have babies. Okay. Yeah, she was stabbed like a year and a half ago and she can't have babies. So we hear a door slam and she just like screams, bellows out, screaming, sobbing, wailing, blah, 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 gets dressed, goes into the other room to grab a bottle of rum and sees him there. He didn't leave. He just slammed the door but didn't leave. And he's crying. He's like, please forgive me. I can't believe I just did that to you.
This is messy. This is messy.
Paul, I'm reading this and I'm like, shaking my head. I was like this. I was like, what?
This is the couple that just needs to break up.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's like,
God.
I'm evil. Please, I'm evil. I'm worse than you know. Please forgive me. Oh
my God.
And she's like, don't fucking come near me. He crowds her. They get on the bed. She's like, no, you know how I feel. Like, blah, blah, blah. He starts touching her, holding her while she's crying.
No.
And then she was like, you know what this is? This is real. This is love. He goes, this is real.
This is not real. Love. This is not real. This is a nightmare.
And then they start kissing.
I bet it's hot, though.
It was hot. Because you know that.
Oh, it's sick twisted, ups and downs, the highs, the lows, the roller coaster. Yep.
Whew. And she hates that she has no resolve against him.
Oh, I hate it.
Sure.
Oh.
But she's in love with him at this point. So they end up making love that night. For the next 2 days straight, they don't leave his cabin and they make love. They're all over the place. They fuck like animals. They tell each other how much they care for each other. All this stuff.
Does the crew just like absolutely know what's going on?
You'd think. She's in there screaming.
Yeah. This is messy.
He's the leader of the ship.
Yeah. Like, you haven't come out of your room for 2 days, Captain.
Yes,
where
Commodore. He's above Captain.
Yeah.
He was under Admiral, above Captain. He's like high up in the Royal Navy. He's like a famous guy. Anyway, so then she knows they're one day away from their destination. Then there's a knock on the door, and he is alerted his superior, Admiral Sir Diker.
No, your boss is here.
Approaching on ship. And then everything comes crashing down. He looks at her and he puts on his mask and he's like, playtime is over. And she says, no, you and me, let's go, let's do this. Let's like,
girl, what do you mean? Shut up, play along.
So Diker comes on board.
Whoer?
Yeah. Do you need me to spell it?
You can't call me that.
Whoer? Whoer. He comes on board. He's disgusting. He's short. He's wearing a poofy powder wig. I mean, he's absolutely fucking disgusting. And when he sees her off to the side after speaking with Ashley Cutler, he goes, what is this blasphemy? This woman, what is this?
Who's the slut?
And Ashley says, that's Bennett Sharp. She's a prisoner. She's been staying in my quarters so I can bring her back to England and in one piece. And she can stand trial and hang for her crimes against the crown.
I would be like, right. Okay, right.
He goes, that's most unheard of or something, you know, like unorthodox, whatever. So he comes over to her and he's eyeing her and he's disgusted. He tells Ashley that that's unacceptable, that she's on board. And he says to him, Paul, this is what he says. We're only a day from New Providence. I don't have the space to confine your 40 prisoners, but I can hold the woman while you capture your feral pirate.
Oh, I bet you fucking can.
I shall take her off your hands and moor along the eastern coast of Eleuthera. just a few hours from here.
Right.
He thrust his chin in a southwesterly direction. I'll wait for you there, and upon your return, I shall sail in consort with your ship back to England. There you can collect your prisoner from my hold and deliver her to the authorities yourself. I stopped breathing, my pulse shivering, and gaze locked on the man who held my heart and my life in his hands. His expression showed no creases, no tension, not a twitch of an eyelash as he spoke in a steady, unconcerned voice. Very good, my lord. I'm most grateful for your assistance. Excellent. Diker snapped his fingers as the lieutenants behind him. Transport her to the flagship. Make haste. He turned back to Ashley. How about a drink in your quarters? I shall like to hear the story of how you captured Edric Sharp's daughter. It would be an honor. Ashley turned and led the admiral to the companionway.
I'm like, I'm going to need a minute to clean my room up.
Right.
It's covered in fuck.
Totally. The pill. Don't sit anywhere.
Yeah, don't sit anywhere. Do not breathe in.
Uh-huh. So she's terrified. Ashley's gone. And she's being immediately ushered to the jolly boat to go to Diker's ship.
Well, I'm going to kill Diker.
And she's just like, how will Priest find me now?
Yeah,
is Ashley
like,
going to come for me? Priest has no clue I'm on this ship.
Yeah.
So she's terrified. And as she boards, what we read in the book.
Oh, no.
Bennett says, little did I know I was walking into a hell that no human should ever have to survive.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to skip over a lot of stuff. It gets so dark.
Okay.
You can cut this out if you want after the fact. I'm just going to read it to you.
Okay.
When she gets down into the bilge, they strip her naked, shackle her ankles to her feet, and it's only lit by like one candle, but all she can smell is human decay, death, and she looks over and there are 3 African women down there. And
no,
2 are dead. One is in rigor mortis. One is very clearly nearly dead. And the other one is, she has a little bump and she's pregnant.
Okay.
And they've clearly just been raped repeatedly.
Oh my God.
One of the guards comes in and grabs the pregnant one and drowns her in a bucket.
What?
Yeah.
For what? Por qué?
They don't want her. I mean, she's pregnant. I mean, they're...
I know, but like, we did it now?
I don't know. So she's down there with them. She's stripped naked. And then she's just like shocked. She's in a state of shock. She's gagged. And then over and over for a long period of the book.
Yes.
She is repeatedly. So what happens is, and she has no concept of time because it's so dark down there. 2 guards will come get her, place her over a barrel, and then another man will come down and all she can smell is onions.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep. So this goes on for a really long time. She doesn't know how long, and she's losing her sanity at this point.
Yeah.
It's like multiple times a day, and she's like, I wish I would just die. Meanwhile, these bodies are next to her just rotting.
Who wants to fuck next to dead bodies?
Right.
Even...
Sick fucks, Paul.
Ugh.
Sick fucks.
This is dark.
Dark.
Yeah.
I'm reading this, and I'm like...
Yeah. The pirate life.
Yes. So she's bent over the barrel being assaulted one day, and she hears like the hatch crash open, foots come down, and she's gagged and shackled and blindfolded. She can't really do anything, but all she can hear is like gruesome sounds, and then shaking, trebling hands find her and pick her up and turn her around, and it's Ashley.
Oh my God.
Yep. And he can't believe what he's seeing and what he saw and what he's looking at and all this stuff.
This one's on you.
Yeah.
This one's on you,
Gotta
Ashley.
say, Ashley, you did this.
Yeah.
So he like carefully attends to her. They are talking.
Too little, too late.
She's been down there for 2 weeks. We find out.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, we got to get you out of here. We got to go.
You're telling me. You're coming in here telling me that we got to go? I got to go.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
So she looks down and she's like, you just slaughtered your superior. And when she looks at Diker's body, she sees what he did. He cut off his dick,
obviously
disemboweled him, and like concaved his face. Like he's just like totally fucked up.
Finally.
And he's like, I was trying to get to you sooner, but I devised a plan. So this is what he was doing. And I hope the way I say this makes sense, but he was still looking for Priest Farrell. And what he was going to do was, because he never planned to take her to England to hang. After a while. Initially he did, obviously.
Oh yeah, obviously. But
he was like, what do I do? So he's like, maybe I can find Priest Farrell and pay him to like kidnap her from Sir Diker's ship. Look like a kidnapping. And
sure,
then
little does he know.
Whatever. He goes, so I've been looking for him this entire time. I didn't know that this is what you would be walking into, all this shit. Whatever.
You didn't know?
Yeah.
You thought.
So she's like, she's like, I should probably in this moment tell him that Priest is my husband, but I'm just, whatever, not going to do that. And then there was...
I'd be like, no, get me out of here, and then I can tell you shit like that.
For sure. Oh, and then this is down there. He goes, we're not equals. He cupped the side of my face and brought my cheek against his warm chest. And we're not even close to being even, madam. His mouth lowered to the top of my head, his breathing rustling my hair. I'm beneath you, less than you.
That's fucking
in
right.
every way that, I mean, yeah. I'm beneath you, less than you in every way that transcends this world. Perhaps someday I'll do something great and good and earn your forgiveness. You are great and good. I circled my arms around him and squeezed tight.
Don't fucking comfort this motherfucker and right now of all time.
Yeah,
yeah.
So good, in fact, it's positively annoying and not at all attractive. Pressing my face into the chiseled heat of his torso, I found heaven. Damn, I missed you. I missed you too, but we need to... A deafening boom exploded above us. The ship is under attack. Wild attack. Like, bodies are falling down the hatch. She's like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. So he, like, carries her up the thing, gets up there, and it is utter chaos. Bodies everywhere, holes, cannons, everything. They get topside on deck, and they see that it's his ship, the HMS Blitz, firing them. And some officer passes by, and he's like, what's going on? Lord Ashley Cutler. And the guy goes, it's Mad Wolf McNally. He sieged your HMS Blitz. The pirates in the village sieged Ashley's Royal Navy ship.
Okay.
And is now attacking the admirals. And she's like, what the fuck are we going to do? We got to get the fuck off this boat. Where are we going to go? We can't go to the map. Then boom.
Let's go to the Jade.
Ashley gets hit. Flies across the thing.
Like with a cannon?
Yeah.
Ball?
I think maybe the cannonball hit something that then...
Yeah.
So it is smoke everywhere. She can't see anything.
Ears ringing, and the ship is groaning and cracking, and it starts sinking, and she falls underwater just like this. Okay.
The cover of the book. And she just like can't fight how bad she needs to take a breath. Like she's like, this is it. Yeah. Sadly, she comes to in the arms of Ashley, and they're walking down a beach. It's daytime.
She's dead. She's gone to the other side.
Yeah. This is purgatory? I don't know.
Limbo?
Yeah. So he tells her how he found her, where he was. He saw her go down. He grabbed her. It swam. Drama.
Yeah.
They're talking about all kinds of things. He's like, well, you're free now. Like, no one knows if you're alive or dead. Yeah. Kind of a thing.
New identity.
And then he tells her he's in love with her. He said, I fell in love with you the first day we met, and we were fated to be together. Great. So you loved me when you threw me over the boat with my... Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like, we got to find water. So they find a pond, and they are washing themselves. And she's just like, I really need to tell him that I'm married to Priest Farrell. Like, this has to come out now at this point.
Does, like, marriage count?
I don't know.
A pirate marriage in the 1700s to me, I'm like, who even knows? Who wrote that down?
Is that legal at all?
Are we just saying that?
And then he's like touching her, and he's like, I want you. His throat worked for a moment, seeming to push forth words that wouldn't come. His hand, still scrubbing over his hair, wilted to his nape. God help me, how could I not? You're painfully, inconceivably the most stunning woman I've ever seen. I'd be lying if I told you I didn't want you in every way, right now. Right there in the water, despite the horrors and abuse your body had endured over the past 2 weeks.
I was going to say, I don't really feel intimate right now.
Selfishly and completely, I want to fuck every torment out of your mind and your soul until I'm all that's left. He took a breath, his voice softening. But I would never expect you to want me in that way so soon after him.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh. When I pulled you against me in the pool, I wasn't trying to take from you. I love you. That goes beyond lust. It surpasses carnal pleasure. What I feel for you is deep and fierce and so strong, Bennett. I finally have you back, and my heart knows it, and my body knows it. So when I feel your beauty beneath my hands, I harden thinking about you taking me where you're deep and fierce and strong.
Oh, your pussy. Your deep, strong pussy.
Damn it all, I'm not saying this decently. I was bred to be a damned gentleman, and I don't know how to be gentle. So, whatever. They don't have sex. They kiss. They whatever. And he goes,
I'm not trying to have sex right now.
Yeah. He's like, we need to get to the other side of the island. She knows what island they're on. She's like, we need to get to the other side. And she points out another island. She's like, we need to go over there. And he's like, why? And she goes, well, that's where my ship is. I told Reynolds to park and wait for me over there. And he's like, not surprised that was her plan. Mm-hmm. And she goes, I need to talk to you about Priest Farrell. He's not who you think he is. But before she can confess, now I'm going to tell you, shit is going to pop off.
Now it is? Oh, okay, now it's popping off.
Shit is going to pop off for a little while, okay? Jesus, we're doing good, though. We're doing good. Are you liking this?
Yes, let's go. Okay, I'm like, figure it out.
It's just going to pop off for like 200 more pages.
Okay.
They're attacked by pirates. He's like, shh.
More pirates.
Uh-huh. They're walking, and she's pointing at that island, and he was like, we got to get over there. And she said, I got to tell you about Priest Farrell. And he says, shh. And then they clear the, like, leaves that they're hiding behind, and they can see that the little village on this beach has been pillaged.
Okay.
So
Pillage,
then
pillage.
they hear leaves creaking behind them. It's the pirates.
Oh my god.
And they're like, they grab her, they grab him, and they walk him down the beach over to this little cottage that's like, half burning because these fucking pirates, and it's Mad Wolf and his pirates. Yep.
And his beardless fucking face.
Oh, and he's disgusting.
Of course.
They go into the cottage, and she can hear Mad Wolf. I don't think they were blindfolded. I think just tied. Anyway, tied to a pole in like a support beam or whatever in the cottage.
Yeah.
And she could hear Mad Wolf yelling, and she can hear someone yelling at him. And it's Priest. He's there.
Okay.
Finally. And he's talking about her.
Damn right, you better be talking about me.
It's kind of, I was like typing up what happened. I was like, this just makes no sense. I'm just going to read it.
Okay.
All at once, everything clicked. Priest must have sneaked onto HMS Blitz while Ashley was anchored in Nassau to search for him.
Let out the fucking
Ashley was there
pirates.
for 2 weeks, so I couldn't be sure about the timing. Evidence suggested that Priest freed Mad Wolf from the hold after Ashley sailed back to the Admiral, because the pirates overtook HMS Blitz while Ashley was with me on the Admiral's flagship. Apparently no one had told Priest I was alive and imprisoned on the Admiral's flagship. The omission was deliberate, to be certain, for it would have been Mad Wolf's interest to sink the flagship without Priest stopping him to look for me. My ears thudded wildly with the drum of my overtaxed pulse. I'd been so heartsore over Priest's perfidy, but that was nothing compared... I don't know that word.
They got words in this book.
I've
been hearing them.
But that was... there were words. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Mad Wolf wanted Ashley's ship. Priest wanted me. They'd lied to each other to protect their agendas. And here we were, teetering on the cusp of full disclosure. I felt the impending bloodshed in my bones. What's done is done, Mad Wolf growled. Do not threaten me again, Priest. Actually, Captain, the lanky, ill-made fellow in the doorway interrupted again. She's here, look. So, Priest lies and tells Mad Wolf in that moment. Priest is like, I gotta get my bitch.
Yeah.
Priest lies and says, she killed my dad. I'm taking her to torture her and seek revenge for killing my dad.
Because they don't like her.
Yes.
Mad Wolf
doesn't like her.
Obviously. Yep. So he's not like, you can just have your wife back.
Exactly. He's like, I've been hunting for her for years. She's mine. She's fucking mine. And he's going to take her as a prisoner, and he's just putting on the show, and she's like playing along.
Yeah.
But she's worried that Ashley is like, well, he gonna catch? Like, what's he gonna think? So then Priest is yelling at Mad Wolf, and he's like, I snuck on the boat and freed you in exchange for helping me hunt her down. You knew she was alive on Diker's ship when you attacked it, and you broke your end of the deal.
Yeah, that's bad pirate code.
Yes. And so Bennett looks at Mad Wolf and is like, I'm not your enemy. I'm a captain. And he goes, you're not my enemy, but your fucking lover is, and points at Ashley. And Priest is like, lover?
We'll talk about it later. Oh my god.
And Mad Wolf says, yeah, his crew tattled the second I took over and told me they've been fucking like rabbits for the last 2 weeks while she stayed in his room.
Yeah, extremely not discreetly. But okay, counterpoint to Priest.
Okay.
Who the fuck are you to care?
Right. Oh, it was always that like...
We're on a break.
Yeah. But it was always that like any man who looked at her would get their eyes gouged out. Any man that touched her would have their hands chopped off. Yet he had a lover. It's typical.
That is how they fucking are.
It really is.
Like, no open relationships. Just me fucking and
just
you.
Me.
And you being completely and totally devoted to me always.
Yep. People don't change. Anyway, I needed to send a message to him without Mad Wolf suspecting our relationship. I had to get through to my husband the same way he tried to get through to me a month ago. My mind sprinted through every argument Priest and I had exchanged about his adulterous relationship. I'd asked him why he protected his lover, and remembered his response. Yes, he's my lover, she points to Ashley. Then I threw his words back at him. And I protect what I love.
And that's
simple as that.
Damn right. Ooh, I hope that stung.
Yep. So we stared at each other, entangled, inseparable. I watched him recall our conversation and slowly process what I hadn't said out loud. I love Ashley. Killing him would be the same as killing me, your lover. Comprehension flashed across his face, there and gone in a blink. Message received. So Priest, she can see his wheels turning when she says, I protect what I love. So then Priest says, I'll take both of them. I need revenge on her for killing my father, and I'll make her lover watch me as I fuck her over and over before killing her.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I know it's pretend, but just like...
I know.
The way things have been recently, it's tough to say out loud.
Well, just fucking wait.
Oh, no.
So Mad Wolf is like, fuck no. I want his head since the day he captured my boat and fucking took me prisoner. I want his head. You know? And I want me and my crew want our way with this mouthy bitch for what she did to us down in the bilge.
No.
So we get her first, and you can have her after us. Your reactions are so good,
Paul. I don't like that.
And she's just there like, fuck, Priest better have a plan because this isn't going well.
Yeah.
And Priest says, fine. takes out an hourglass.
Oh my God.
If I make her come on my finger before that runs out, then she's mine first. If not, she's yours first.
Girl, you
Bennett's
better
panicking.
come.
Right.
Girl, you better come.
Girl, you better come.
Girl, you better come.
So Bennett's panicking, thinking like, first, why is he saying he gets me first? Like, he can't possibly be entertaining this idea. She's just hoping he has a plan. So he like sits down in front of her, puts him on her lap, and Ashley's like they're tangled, they're tied to the same pole, so Ashley's just there.
Talk about it. Cuck. Like, this is like
yeah.
the craziest version of that.
And he's like gagged and grunting, like, you know.
Rock hard.
And Priest says, look, your lover is hard.
Oh, dude, I knew it. Dude, I know a cuck when I see a cuck.
He's got a raging boner.
Yeah.
So sure enough, Ashley's got just a rager. He thinks of her and she comes.
Yeah.
And there's like still 5 minutes left on the thing.
Oh.
So when he's done, he points to the bed in the corner of the cottage and he says, I want that one and I want them both on the bed.
Oh, you're having them both.
So he puts Ashley laying on his back, ties his hands in front of him.
What is about to go down?
I know, Paul. You're never going to know. Because I was like,
is this
what?
a little DP or something?
So ties Ashley's hands in front of him. So Ashley's hands are tied on his groin. Then he puts Bennett straddling Ashley and ties her hands in front of her body as well. So her hands are kind of by her groin.
Okay.
Lays her down chest to chest on Ashley. Gets behind her like he's going to do doggy style.
Yeah.
And then this is a lot. Hold on.
This is a lot. I will hold on.
Then he leans down and whispers in her ear so Ashley can hear, but no one else.
Oh, we're making plans.
It's been 2 years since I fucked you, Mrs. Farrell. And Ashley's eyes go wide.
No.
Mrs. Farrell.
This is crazy. These are crazy ways to reveal information to characters.
Uh-huh. And then he goes, now scream. So he, like,
Fake
thrusts into her, but not. And she's pretending. She's putting on a show like he's fucking her, but he's not. And then he leans down and whispers.
And meanwhile, all the pirates are just there watching.
They're watching. Yeah. Of course they are. They're fucking sick fucks. They're rapists.
This is crazy.
So then he leans down, bypasses her ear, and goes to Ashley's ear and says,
I'm gonna fuck you in the ass.
She's mine. She's my wife. Didn't she tell you? But she didn't tell you. And then Ashley looks at Bennett, and in that moment they remember a conversation they had. So she was wearing Priest's linen when she got on boat.
Right.
And like 2 days into her being captive, he said, whose is this? Are you still in love with him? And she goes, yes, I am, but I'm working on rectifying that. Not only did he have another lover, but he was in love with that person.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to fall out of love with him, but I'm having a really hard time.
So if you could just fuck me in love with you, that would be great.
So then he realizes that she was talking about Priest in that moment. Yeah. And he's
connecting the dots.
His animosity kind of washes away a little bit on his face. He doesn't look so angry anymore. Ashley's hands were kind of...
No.
So just listen. So Ashley's hands, you're never going to guess.
Okay.
Were kind of underneath her at this point because she's laying on top of him.
Yeah.
Next thing she knows, she can feel his restraints.
Oh.
Priest has undone Ashley's stuff and slipped Ashley a blade.
Oh, we're going to have to fight our way out of this.
Then Priest leans down and speaks to Ashley, and he says, just like our ruse with Arabella. And Ashley nods.
Wait. What?
Yeah.
How do they know each other?
How do they know each other?
They've been fucking this whole time.
Who's
He's
Arabella?
the lover.
So.
Ashley is Priest's lover that he sent the note to. That would be fucking hot.
So. She's like, Arabella, your sister that... She's thinking this in the moment. Arabella, your sister that died in childbirth.
Oh my God, Priest.
Your ruse? What's... So, she has no clue what's
happening. I'm straight.
No. So, she's just out of her mind. Like,
Same.
what the fuck?
Same.
And so... She's a Priest and Ashley shared a past. They have a plan. They're already
My boyfriends know each other?
Yeah. So Priest pretends to finish in her, puts his dick away, and then she realizes she's no longer restrained either. And then the pirates are like, whoa, you didn't even come. Show us your dick.
You guys are kind of gay.
Then she looks down, and she sees that Ashley is holding an orange in his hand.
What the fuck is happening right now?
When they came in, she noticed there was a bowl of fruit.
Oh my God, lumps on the dick.
And an orange. Uh-huh. So
lumps on the dick.
She realizes Priest was fucking into this orange
that Ashley was holding in
was holding in his hands. So it's going to look like he's covered in syphilis.
Oh.
He's gonna have hives all over his dick.
And then
they're not gonna want to fuck her.
Dude,
I know.
I'm loving this, actually.
Isn't this crazy?
At first, I was like, this is going on a long time.
Just wait.
Good and good.
Yeah. So she's like, what the fuck? And so he shows his dick, and they're like, oh, gross.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at your lumpy dick.
And so it's covered in boils. That pirates are fucking outraged. They can't her now. And that's when everything breaks out. Like her, Ashley, Priest, fight. Mad Wolf runs out, whatever. Finally, everyone's dead. They round the corner, and then we see Mad Wolf come out. He's got like a little girl in his hand and a knife to her throat. And he's like, I will kill this fucking little girl. And
I don't know her.
And her mom's off to the side. They're just those villagers.
Oh.
And so.
Well, I don't know them.
Well, she's got a soft spot.
Okay.
So he was like, if Ashley doesn't surrender to me, I will slit her throat in front of her mother right now, all this stuff. So they drop their weapons. Their hands get tied behind their back, Ashley, Priest, and Bennett. And just as a sword is about to come down on Ashley's neck, she's like, wait, I have a compass. I have this compass. She had it. She saw it on Priest when she saw him come in the cottage.
Oh, the real one?
She's like, oh, he has it.
Okay.
So she saw it there. So she's like, wait, I have this compass. It's on him right now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Forgot to mention that.
That's okay.
And tells him everything about the compass. And she was like, I just have to figure out how to unlock it, but this jade necklace is the key. I just have to figure out the certain amount of motions to...
Since when has the jade necklace been the key?
I think I forgot to mention when I did. When in the very beginning of the book, when Priest said, I met the person who... He also said, he told me that you already have a key. It's something personal. And she goes, I always thought this jade necklace, because it's cut weird. She was like, I always thought the jade necklace was the key. And then he said to her, the compass will open up and reveal 2 scrolls with a series of movements. You just have to figure out the clue or the riddle or the rhyme or whatever. Something your dad must have told you at some point. So that's what happened. Okay. So she was like, I just need to figure out how to open it, but I have the key and you can have all the riches in the world.
Yeah.
And Mad Wolf's like, all right, fuck it, fine. We'll leave your boyfriends on this beach. Let's go. You're coming with me on my ship. You're my prisoner now, and you're taking me to this. Then we get a whole nother thing.
Oh, no.
So, and of course the men, Priest and Ashley, are like, no, don't fucking listen to her. She's lying, because they know something's bad gonna happen to her on this boat. Yeah. They're not gonna rape her because they think she has syphilis, but it won't be good. She says, take me to your ship and I'll work to get it open for you. So then she like kisses Ashley, she kisses Priest, and she was like, I forgive you, Priest, for everything, for loving 2 people at once, because I love 2 people at once, all this stuff, you know. And then she whispers, meet me at Bird Island. So then she's dragged on board. She tells Mad Wolf her father told her of an island of birds, all this stuff, and that they need to set sail for that. It'll take a week, and in the meantime, she'll try to unlock this.
Yes.
So she's sifting through her memories of like rhymes and riddles and stuff that he told her. And then he brings his crew out, and they've got like this huge plank of wood, and he's like, beat it out of her. And they proceed to beat her. And again, this is a long thing.
What out of me?
I'm going to skip over a lot of it, but for 4 days, they have her sleeping just on the deck, wet, no clothes. And they beat her every day at 8 a.m. on the dot if she hasn't figured out the thing. So on the 4th day at sea, she has a compound fracture, broken arm. All her ribs are broken, dislocated shoulder on the other side, and she's freezing, like gonna get pneumonia.
She's not dead.
She's literally dying. And she was desperately racking her brain this entire time. Finally, on the 5th day, the next day, after her beating, she opens it. But this time they beat her over the head, and her hearing goes. She goes completely deaf.
What the fuck?
But then she like comes to like one eye open. She's like dying, and she opens it, and there's 2 scrolls in it. Isn't this crazy, Paul?
Yeah, this is fucking crazy.
She takes one scroll as she opens it, and she reads, "My beautiful daughter, if you're reading this, I'm probably gone from this world and waiting for you in the next. I have so much to tell you, starting with..." The tiny paper was snatched out of my grip. With a bellow I couldn't hear, I scrambled after it. Only my limbs wouldn't cooperate. My body was too broken to seize the hand that stole my father's letter. More hands fell upon me, taking the compass, the jade stone, and the 2nd scroll.
She's dead now.
Please, my father's letter, I beg you. I pushed the words out, but not one reached my ears.
Oh my god.
I can't hear my ears. Something's wrong. I just want to see the letter, please. Mad Wolf takes the letter in front of her face, rips it up, and throws it over.
Oh my god.
And she's just a broken mass at this point. Then they
end the book.
Lift her up, mangled body, like just fucked up, tie her to the mast, and leave her for dead. Leave her to die.
Yeah.
They're like just going to watch her slowly die and rot there. She realizes that they're at, like, the fog is super, super thick around the ship. She can't see anything, but like a few birds fly in front of her.
Oh, we're getting
She's
close.
like, we must be at Bird Island.
I saw birds. We must be at the island.
Yep. And then finally, through the fog, coming up next to her on the ship, she sees masts and sails. It's Jade.
It's Jade. Hell yeah, it's Jade.
They're pulling up next to her. Boards come on board, dropped on board, her crew run over. Ashley runs over, Priest run over, and she's just like dying.
Yeah.
And Mad Wolf's crew were celebrating that they got the map.
Yeah.
And so they're all drunk. Mad Wolf's somewhere on there. They're all no one's paying attention. They weren't ready for the attack. Head lowered, chin to chest. Priest set his silver eyes on mine. Eyes that glared from beneath a darkly savage brow, the depths blackening like rain-heavy clouds as they took on my appearance. It must have been difficult for him to see me like this, a half-naked corpse tied to the foremast with bones exposed in my arm and every inch of my flesh beaten and swollen in various colors. When his gaze finally returned to my damaged face, his demeanor had taken on so much pain, something inside him seemed to have snapped. His arms bulged with tension, his shoulders lifting and spreading out. He opened his mouth, lips curled back, teeth bared, and roared. I couldn't hear it, but I felt it with my entire body.
So she's like deaf now forever?
She's deaf. His torment, his intensity, the feral eye contact, the foreboding, I got chills. Then we get Ashley. Ashley looked taller, standing next to Priest, and though he held fast to his stoic demeanor, his appearance was a far leap from the aristocrat I'd met on the ship 5 weeks ago. Covered in blood and stripped to the waist like a common pirate, his body gleamed with muscle, flexing beneath two thick... So fucking hot. I'm like, whoa. Flexing beneath two thick leather bandoliers that crisscrossed his torso. They held 4 pistols. Hot!
Are you kidding me?
Hot!
I'd like to see you use them.
Yes.
Yeah, pop, pop, throw, pop, pop.
Yes.
Oh my God.
2 more dangled from around his neck.
Whoa,
One of which Priest grabbed and fired at someone approaching my side.
Priest grabbed the... They're fucking too.
The 2 of them battled their way to me fast as they could, stopping every second to fight off more attackers. I had to rely on my waning vision to follow the commotion. I didn't know when a blunderbuss or flintlock fired until I saw the bits of black powder, shower of sparks, and a pool of blood. Anyway, so that's the scene.
Those are good boyfriends.
Yes.
You got good boyfriends came to save you.
So they untie her. They're trying to be gentle, but it feels like her body's being ripped apart. They slowly get her moved over to Jade.
She's dead.
I know. There's no way you...
Bones sticking out in 1700s?
Right.
You're dead.
So they get her moved over to Jade, and, you know, the crew takes care of Mad Wolf's ship. Her crew sees her, and they're just, like, so happy to see her, but they're like, Jesus, this bitch is fucked up.
Yeah.
She comes to on a table, and Ipswich is there taking care of her. And they're just worried about infection, you know.
Which, like, did we set the bone? The broken
Oh, they do that.
bones?
Oh, they do all kinds of shit. And she's in so much... She's in and out of consciousness for the next... a really long time.
I would hope to be unconscious for a lot of that.
They tell her Mad Wolf was contained.
He should be killed.
They have the compass and the scroll with the map on it. So they have that there.
Just
and
not
her
the
jade
one with
necklace.
the heartfelt note from your dead father.
Right. Crushing. So she again is like thinking in her weird state of mind, again, how do these 2 know each other? They're seemingly getting along. Do they know about what's going on? But then she passes out again. And she comes to, and it's nighttime, and they're washing her body together. And she's like, what is going on? She still can't hear anything. And they mouth to her, like, hopefully your hearing comes back. Like, we know you can't understand anything. And then delirium kicks in. Fuzzy vision.
Yes.
Chills. She's infected.
Obviously.
Days and days go by, and she's in and out of consciousness. Sometimes she'll wake up to Ashley. Sometimes she'll wake up to Priest. Sometimes she'll wake up to them laying together with her.
Oh, wow.
Then Ashley did... So they didn't let them take HMS Blitz. They went and killed everybody and then took Mad Wolf captive, and then he took the Blitz. So the Blitz and the Jade are sailing in tandem.
Yeah.
Sorry. There's so much.
There is so much.
When she does wake up, there will be like little body parts on her thing. And
How do you mean like that?
Like Mad Wolf's hand. She saw the freckled hand, Mad Wolf's finger, Mad Wolf's toe. So
but it's
she
not
knows
really there?
It is there. She knows that Priest is slowly torturing him for her. So she's like, "Oh, these cute little gifts he's leaving me." That's just a side. Cute. It is cute. That's just
and
a little.
I do appreciate
for
that.
sure. That's just a little side piece.
Okay.
Hold on to it though. It comes back around. So she wonders, like, what's happening now? Like, are we going back to England? Will Ashley go back to his career? Like, will he just say pirates took my ship and I've got it back? Like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
So much time passes. Finally, one morning the fever has broke and she still can't hear anything, but she wakes up and she is in an opulent room.
Okay.
Clearly in a manor with Priest, and he's kissing her, telling her that her fever broke. And he writes down on a piece of paper.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that.
He says, "This is Ashley's private manor on the southwest coast of England. Yesterday marked 5 weeks since we found you near the Island of the Birds. The Commodore is in London, settling affairs with his crew and ship. He shall join us here when he's finished. When you're well enough, I will convey you to the windows. There you will see Jade anchored in the private harbor below, sheltered by cliffs. Your crew is enjoying the township, stirring up trouble at the tavern and debauching the local maidens. The servants and tenants on this property are discreet and loyal. We're safe here. Your men are safe and merry. The only priority is your return to health."
Pop off.
So over the next week, she slowly starts moving, walking, lifting things. She was gaunt. I mean,
dude.
Just been bad. They were like having to force feed her little bits.
Yeah.
It was bad. Still, she wants to know what happened to Priest's leg. She sees him one day and she's like, oh yeah, his leg's all burnt to shit. What the fuck happened there? I still don't have answers to anything. She needs to know how they know each other, but he just keeps saying later. 3 weeks later.
Damn.
She wakes up. Her ears are ringing.
Thank God. And
finally, slowly, she starts to hear voices. I think it's nighttime, actually. And so she wakes up, she tiptoes out of the room, and she can hear two men screaming at each other. And it's
I loved you.
Ashley and Priest.
You never loved me.
And she's like, I've got to eavesdrop.
Yeah.
Priest says, you were going to hang her. You just also you could be promoted to fucking admiral. And they're just screaming. And then they just start punching each other. And then they get knocked to the floor.
Okay.
Ashley is on top of Priest. And then they stop fighting. And they're just staring at each other. And she is like, what in the...
If they kiss, I'm going to lose it.
And their mouths are just hovering right over each other. Their foreheads are touching. Paul, their foreheads are touching. And their hands just holding each other. She can see Priest. Yeah. And she goes, what the fuck? And Ashley goes, I love her. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm in love with her. And Priest goes, I know. And then they see her. And they jump to their feet.
That was so gay.
Uh-huh. And she's like, I can hear again. Says, you're so fucked up. And then Ashley says, we don't need to tell her tonight. And she's just like, what the fuck? You better tell me.
Tell me that you guys are gay together.
Uh-huh. I can smell your shame, my lord. It sickens me. Priest stepped away and tossed the blade toward the fireplace. You've let it rule your entire life. I've stood by you, honored your wishes, and protected your secrets at the cost of ruining my marriage. Do you know that I have not made love to my wife in over 2 years? With a hand in Ashley's hair, he leaned in and snarled, tell her now, or so help me God, I will break my vow and tell her myself.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
All right. Ashley bent over my lap and gripped my hips. She was sitting on a chair. His muscles hot and coiled with tension. Christ, I don't know where to start. A flash of sympathy softened Priest's features. Tell her who I was with in Nassau 2 years ago. Me, Priest was with me. My head jerked back, ice in my veins.
Yes, yes, yes.
What? No, that's not... I wrote that letter, Bennett. Ashley straightened on his knees, forcing his way between my legs. Priest told me you memorized it, the one you found that morning.
Dude.
Why?
What in the fucking bi-drama? This is incredible.
I pressed my back against the chair, seeking distance, not understanding. That letter confessed intimacy, love, passion, orgasms. Why would you write that? My gaze flitted between Priest and him. Priest lowered onto the chair across from me, sprawling like a watchful predatory cat. Get to the part where I swore on my life to be your dirty, shameful, filthy little secret, Ashley.
Oh, that's so hot.
He flicked a hand at Priest. If he and I were discovered, you would both be executed, I said. Sodomy was illegal. I mean, You're
telling me.
So, it all comes out. Ashley met Priest when he was 12 and okay. Ashley was 14.
Okay.
Priest worked as a servant boy in that very house that they're in right now.
Oh my God.
He's English too.
Okay.
He's not American. And they became best friends. They became companions. Ashley didn't have anyone. Priest didn't have anyone. They were 2 years apart. They became just family.
Yes.
So she has so much info dumped on her right now. She's kind of like in shock.
Yeah. She just started hearing again.
Right. She's like, they have so much history together. They've known each other for 20 years. Like, what happens now? Ashley and Priest have this stare down, and Ashley's like, I'm going to draw a bath in the bathing room, and leaves.
Why don't all three of us get in the bath?
And it's like a Roman style bath. Like, it's big. Anyway.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So Bennett and Priest have a little talk. I'll just riddle you a little piece of that. Have you been with other men? No, neither has Ashley.
Perhaps we're only gay for each other.
Yep.
Heard that one before.
Perhaps lust is a symptom of the trust we built together as boys, but it's never been a driving force between us, nor have we ever sought sexual relations with other men. I nodded, then shook my head. I don't know if I fit into that. Well, Ashley and I prefer the softer, lovelier, fiercer sex, as it happens. We prefer one woman in particular, who's eager to do more with her life than breed heirs and attend society dinners. He smiled softly. You're the glue, Bennett, the reason we're here.
The glue. Look, you love that. You love that.
Think about it. Ashley and I fell in love with the same woman. Was that coincidence or something more profound? You know what I think. He traced his thumb along my bottom lip. You're the overruling destiny that he and I have been traveling toward our whole lives. Our paths forked, veered, crossed, and forked again with a dozen times.
Yeah, whatever you have to tell yourself.
And here we are with you. So she's just scared that, like, they have too much history and she's not going to fit in to that.
Well, that's always the complication of a throuple.
For sure.
You know?
Yep, it is.
Is someone going to be odd man out?
Right. Anyway, they go to the bath. He's like, just come with me. Come with us.
Come with us.
So they get into the bath. They're all sitting there, steam, everything, you know. She's like, tell me what happened to your leg. Apparently that day she left him. Well, the day both of them left him.
Oh, well. Man,
Ashley left him.
It sucks when your boyfriend and your girlfriend leave
you.
Yeah,
poor Priest got Priest got fucked.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he tried to commit suicide. He rowed a jolly boat out into the middle of the ocean, lit it on fire, and tried to kill himself, and his leg caught on fire, and then someone rescued him. Dramatic. But just wanted to tie that up for you.
Thank you.
But obviously shit starts getting hot and people are scooting closer.
Yeah, they start touching.
So then finally, Priest is like, I'm going to take what I haven't had in 2 years.
Yeah.
Gets onto the edge of the thing, puts her on his dick, reverse cowgirl style, and then Ashley comes over and goes down on her and him as he's fucking her. Hot.
Yeah.
In the morning, she wakes up and she's just like, I've got 4 hands, 2 cocks.
Yeah, she's like, this is great. I can hear again.
Like things are going very well.
I'm in a manner.
Yeah. Spreading me open, twisting me around, beam over beam, they plundered my body. A pirate in my backside, an English officer down my throat. Stem to stern, they splayed my limbs and stretched every hole, pinning me, fucking me, and filling me with seed.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what's up. So they're like, we have a surprise for you.
Another?
I know.
Keep them
Paul,
going.
it's like this book wouldn't end.
Keep them go. I know. I can't believe this is being revealed at like the last sliver of this book.
So they take her on a jolly boat to the Jade that's been moored there this whole time. And the crew's there and everyone's clapping, hooting, and hollering, all this stuff. And then they give her the tiny little scroll of the map. And she reads it and she realizes the treasure is far north. It's going to be like a 2-month expedition adventure. They're so excited.
I thought the treasure was going to be the friends you made along the way.
The journey is the destination.
The journey is the destination.
So then, like, we've got another surprise for you. Come with us. And they bring her down to the bilge, and she can see Mad Wolf is there. And she's like, I thought you had slowly been killing him.
Yeah.
She goes, I was sending you body parts of the other pirates that fucking touched you and hurt you.
Oh.
I've been saving him for 6 weeks for you. Ashley comes up behind her and he says, we haven't been keeping him alive for you to kill him in one swoop. Savor it.
Okay.
And then we get this torture scene and she fucks him up like crazy. And then the next morning, she can hear Priest and Ashley fighting again in the manor. And Priest says,
boys. There's plenty of me to go around.
Priest says, you're still doing it. You're still going through with it.
What's he
You're
doing?
fucking spineless.
Oh, he's going to marry that bitch.
And stay in the army.
Classic fucking repressed.
Get your dick off the king is what Bennett's like, the king's dick is so far down his throat. Mm-hmm. So yeah, still planning on doing that. And she can't believe it. So there's this huge, long, drawn out back and forth between all 3 of them. And her and Priest are just like sick over it. She can see how hurt he is, all this stuff. Ashley's like, I can't be a deserter and go on the run with you both. You'll just have to come here, meet me in my manor. This is safe. You can come see me once a year. They're like, we're not going to be your filthy fucking secret. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We want a life together with you. So she says, the great purpose of life is love. To know with certainty that we exist, we must love and be loved even through the pain. It's the inexplicable fever inside us which drives us to battle, to sacrifice, and to surrender. If you leave for London on the morrow and marry a woman for whom you feel nothing, you're choosing loneliness. I can't let you do that because I love you. I will not let you end up like my mother. Fear drove her from my father. Fear for his safety and his survival. She chose loneliness over danger and love. In the 14 years that I knew her, there was no light in her eyes, no smile. She wore a stately mask just like you, but I keenly felt what she hid beneath it. Do you know what that was? a starving emptiness. So she says, Jade will leave at dawn on the day of your wedding. All 3 of us will be on that ship. And then her and Priest go to the Jade.
Yeah.
1 week later, her and Priest are making love, and she's sad. She's like, he must come. And Priest is like, I feel like you got through to him. I feel like he will. It's a beautiful scene, blah, blah, blah.
They're just
very
fucking talking
romantic.
about their boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
That's so progressive.
I know.
That's so just, yeah.
Then, of course, door opens. Ashley's standing there. And he's like,
can I get in?
See, you missed me.
Yeah.
You know, kind of a thing. But it was very romantic. It was great. They end up all fucking coming together. 3 months later, they are on the island.
Okay.
Far north. And they are excavating the land where the treasure...
Oh, so he went.
Yep.
Okay.
Left there together. Cut 3 months later.
I thought it was going to be like end of book and that like there's going to be a second book.
Oh, God, I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
I know. I was like, that's a lot. That is a lot.
They're excavating the land, and they've been excavating the land for 3 weeks. Finally, Priest hits wood, and they've struck gold, literally. They open everything up.
You write that down beforehand?
Yep. Sure did. You know I did, Paul.
I know you did. Okay.
So gold, gems, pearls.
Yes,
I mean,
box of treasure.
The pirates are opening it.
Treasure chest.
She has a 120-man crew. This is enough money for them and their children to be taken care of. So it's a lot of money. Everyone's celebrating. And she goes, well, now what? Now that we're so rich, we don't need to plunder. Like, what do we do?
What high do I chase now?
And Ashley and Joba come up with a plan. 1 year later... Cut 2. They're running around and continuing their work to take down slave ships.
Hell yeah.
And liberate as many people as they can.
Oh, they started a nonprofit.
And they all live happily ever after.
Hell yeah.
And that's the book.
Vigilantes.
Do you want to know what happened with the compass when he got on board?
Yes.
Remember he had the fake and she was like, the compass has to be here somewhere.
Where was it?
He gave it to Joba. He slipped it to Joba. And Joba had it the entire time.
And wow.
Yep.
Okay, Joba. See where your fucking loyalties lie.
And she finds that out, and she's like, "I see what you did there, and you're lucky that
you're
I love
lucky
you,
that everything
and that
else
everything worked out.
You're lucky that things worked out exactly how they worked out, because otherwise I would be fucking pissed."
Totally. But that's the book. I'm sorry, I know it was long.
No, that was crazy.
It was an epic adventure.
That
was
was
it
an
not?
epic adventure.
Yeah.
I definitely thought it was a
Places.
pipe dream that they were going to be boyfriends too.
Right. Well, I was like, certainly there's no way.
There's no way.
And then I was like,
this couldn't possibly.
God,
be
when
what's
he
happening.
so what happened? You want to know what they said with the ruse with Arabella?
Yeah.
So
We were
growing
only 2 hours. This isn't crazy.
Totally. Well, I was going fast, and I'm sorry to the audience.
No, it's fine.
So what happened was, once Priest was living in the manor with Ashley and his lordly people.
Yeah.
As his servant, Arabella like fell in love with Priest. Was obsessed with him. And he was constantly like, no.
Oh.
And she wouldn't catch the fucking hint.
Yeah.
And
I'm fucking your brother, bro.
so one day Ashley came up with a plan. Ashley was like, rub this orange on your dick and then try to maybe seduce her.
Yeah.
She'll see that you've got
That you're
syphilis and she'll
disgusting.
back the fuck off.
Yeah.
So that was their little ruse. They did that when they were like kids, probably like 17, I would say.
Yeah.
But so that was their ruse. So
Good. That's cool.
the author really did wrap everything up. I hope I did.
Yeah, no, I think you did. I definitely thought, because I was just like in such denial that this was going to be a bi thing. That I was like, oh, I bet he was the father of her child that she died in childbirth.
That's what I thought.
And I was still mad at him for cheating on his wife. But I'm fine with him cheating on his wife with a boy.
So, me too.
But that's because
Me too.
I've often been that guy.
Fucked up.
Yeah, fucked up. Fucked up.
But yeah.
Incredible. That was crazy.
No, I
that was
loved
so good.
it.
That was so good.
Well, and you
that
can
was a book.
Yes, and you can tell she's a good author too.
Yeah.
She's good writing. It's not pedestrian smut. It's like very, very. The smut was great in it, but she's also a writer.
Dark, crazy shit was.
And
crazy.
she does write almost strictly dark romance.
Yeah.
All right, Paul.
Okay, that was crazy.
I know, what a great way to start the day.
Yes.
Next week's book I'm really excited for.
Okay.
I do have to go pee.
Okay, go pee.
So
well, no, say it.
I'm going to say it. You think.
Okay.
And then I'll go pee and then I'll come back. Next week's book is called Chasing Riddick. Sorry.
Okay. I guess I'm just going to start. I'm just going to start and see where it goes,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay. I think that Chasing Riddick is about a late 20s girl, and she is a journalist. Right?
Okay.
is on the path to being like a hard hitting, like fucking serious breaking news.
I'm picturing NYC, fast paced life.
That's like
I don't know.
I would say that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Like very fast paced.
I'm getting like what's that show with all the billionaires? Succession vibes.
Yeah. Well,
but she's a journalist, not a billionaire.
She's a journalist, but so like this is kind of like it'll start out where she is like this hard hitting journalist, and she's in that fast paced life, and she's trying to like make a name for herself, and then she's gonna break a story, and it's gonna be wrong. Like her sources lied to her. She thought she had it.
Oof.
She got exposed.
Uh-oh.
It was career ending. Like, now you're toxic. No one wants to touch you.
Yep.
So then she's just heartbroken. Also, like, it really affected her because she did not try to mislead anyone. Like,
yeah.
it was
a mistake.
It was a mistake. It was like over eager to break the story. Didn't like triple check your sources. Oops. And maybe even there was like some jealousy competition. Someone like sabotaged her even a little bit. Who knows? We don't know that yet.
Okay.
And so she's basically just like out of luck, out of a job, doesn't know what to do, can't land anything, has this useless journalism degree now. And eventually, out of moment of desperation, she ends up applying for a job in the UK doing like lifestyle reporting type stuff is like kind of what the magazine that she gets the job with is known for. Like,
hey, she got a job.
And that's kind of it. Got a job. And she is also like, I need to get the fuck out of town because everyone I know are journalism people. And now they all like hate me or like think I'm toxic. And like, I just need to get out of this. So whatever, I'm going to take this like puff piece bullshit job, whatever. Moves to England, whatever. Starts working for him, really feels unfulfilled, really hates the stuff that she's doing. And then one day, like, she gets put on a story of like a gallery opening of an art gallery, and she goes and she's like, whatever, like getting just like all these rich people sniffing their own farts, like whatever. And while she's there, it's like at a big, like, well-known art gallery, but it's in like the art district of whatever big city she's in. And while she's there, like, all of these people, like, there's commotion and everyone's like so excited and she's like, what's going on? And then like some like, you know, little art losers like, oh, you didn't hear, but a Riddick piece just appeared down the block at that super fucking small, like, unknown art studio, and we're all rushing there to see it.
Cool.
And she's like, who the what?
Yeah.
You know, what's going on? And from that moment, she basically learns that there's, like, this, it's, like, not underground. It's not like a Banksy thing where they come and, like, tag something like they're an artist. It's, like, they're a fucking incredible artist that does, like, traditional pieces.
Once
you never know.
Yeah.
1 year that 5 of them might show up, and then it might be 7 years you don't hear anything.
Totally.
But they're always just like these, you know, insane pieces people love, people freak out, and you never know when they're gonna pop up. Or where. And so it's like sometimes it is like big showy shows or a museum. All of a sudden this piece just shows up and people are like, wait, what's happening? And it's a huge deal. But this time, he's dropped like a single painting in a tiny no-name gallery down the way of this place. And so she like tries to like rush there and she sees it and it's like tiny.
Oh.
It's like
yeah,
postcard size.
Cute.
And people are like rushing to try to get close enough to see it. But every time anyone like sees the art, they just like freak out. They love it so much. They have such a connection or whatever. So she's like, okay, crazy, whatever. But after that night, her story basically turned from I'm doing this like puff piece on this gallery opening to
who is Riddick?
Who is like what is or did this happen? And her editor is like, I love this. Like it's like a well-known thing in the art world, this guy, but like you've written this story and like you've given it a perspective that like our readers can totally understand. Anyone who reads this like this is cool. So she's like kind of gets the assignment to like learn more. And then that sets her off on like a path of like trying to hunt down and like figure out who this guy is, what's going on. But it's obviously like top secret. And she starts getting like real investigative journalists into it. And her editor's like, you gotta chill. I just wanted you to write like a follow-up story.
Oh, but she's in it now.
But she's in it now. So she starts like ignoring work to go like hunt this shit down. But so while she's like following leads and shit, she like will go to like, you know, some contact or something, and they'll be like, oh, you're the fucking like second person like this week that's come to bug me about this. And so she like figures out that like someone else is also hunting this guy down. And she's like, what? Like, whatever, who's this? But I'm still just doing my own thing, trying to figure out who this guy is. And then she's also like digging into all the paintings, and she's like having these like profound feelings.
Totally.
Just can't, you know,
art,
my God.
man.
Like, this is art. Such a departure from reporting heavy hitting news and like breaking fucking like scandals and shit, to really just find like beauty. And it's like sad, some of it's happy, whatever. So eventually she's like staking out some place that she's once been told that he pops up in every once in a while, like a bar.
Okay.
But it's like people know he shows up there, but it's so far and few in between, and no one ever knows, that it's like you would just never know that it's happening. Yeah. So she's like, I'll just like when she's not going somewhere else, she goes to that bar just in case she runs into him. And one night she hears like a voice at another table asking about this Riddick guy to the regulars. And it's like maybe like 33-ish, great age person. So like a you know, youngish guy, a little older than her. And she's like, and he's like not hunky, but handsome, cute, whatever. And she's like, what are you fucking asking about him? And that's when like she figures out this is the other guy that's also been hunting down Riddick. And he's like, I'm a fucking like I work at an art gallery, and I've been trying to like grow in the art world. And he's like, this is like the big fish. Like, if I could find him, like, to either like curate his collection. He's just like, I'm trying to get connected to him because this would make me like extremely famous in the art world if I did that. So then they will just team up, start trying to chase him around together.
I mean, I love if he's Riddick and he's just leading.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yep, he's fucking Riddick, and he is just leading her on a wild goose chase.
Yes, that's what's going to happen.
Riddick.
Long story short,
yes,
it's going to be that he is Riddick this whole time, and it's like he started painting when he was like a kid,
3 months
you know?
old.
Yeah, like no, but I'm talking like young.
Yeah,
and that's why he had to have this like mysterious stage name, because it was like he had like, I'm gonna say devious like stage parents who were immediately recognized the art. They were like wealthy, and they're like, we're gonna sell this.
Yeah,
but also we can't say, hey, my like 9-year-old painted this.
You want to know? I'm sorry to interrupt you. What I keep like a scene I keep picturing in my head is when it's revealed.
Yeah,
when it's revealed, he like takes her in. Leads her finally into something real, not a dead end, and opens it up, and it's his studio.
Well, so what I was gonna say is like they've been meeting up at his like little shitty studio apartment this whole time, and so she like has never suspected it.
Totally.
And like when it's revealed, it's like he's gonna be like, and like the
Open
whole wall
room.
moves,
yes.
and it's a warehouse, and he's like, this is my studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, what?
So then it'll like come down to where, because when they were doing this whole thing, they like started hooking up. They
of course.
Like, started falling in love, started hooking up.
Yep.
Whatever. And then it's going to be like, you know, a betrayal when he reveals it to her. But he's also going to say like, I know that this is like a betrayal to you, but also this is in your hands now. I don't want the world to know who I am. You're a journalist. And he's like, you can choose to do whatever you want.
Love that.
And then it's going to kind of be like, there'll be like a time break
yep.
of her mulling it over. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Because this would redeem me in the world of journalism.
I think that should be a couple months.
Yeah. Yeah, where like there's like no contact. And maybe they will even have like he'll say like on this date something's going to happen, and you can just say you can make your decision then.
Okay.
And it'll get to that date, and he will do some huge staged release that has a million eyes on it.
Yeah. And
he'll be there not looking like, you know, like no one will know, and she will have the opportunity to like step forward and like say and like publish her article. Like in this moment it'll like make the story, or just let it go into the ether
and be together. Obviously.
Yeah. And so that's what she'll end up doing.
Thank God.
Obviously. She will choose him. And it's almost like a, I don't know, redemption for like whatever she did with her sources that got her fucked in the first place.
Yeah.
It'll be like the fact that you were able to like respect these boundaries and stuff, because maybe that'll be like whatever scandal she got kicked out of the journalism world war, or like she exposed something that like hurt a family or something that like
I love
was
that.
Just like no ethics that you did that.
Little redemption,
and the redemption is here that you're like letting people live their life and like do this thing that they want, and like you're respecting their wishes above your journalistic need for a story.
Exactly. Sometimes life isn't about that.
It's not about breaking the story. It's about letting the story like live and grow.
Oof, love that.
So that's what I think Chasing Riddick is about.
I'm excited for you to hear.
Yeah, because I don't think it's going to be about that.
I'm really hoping it's good. I mean, I love the premise of it. We'll see.
We will fucking see.
All right, dog.
All right.
Talk to you later. Okay, bye.